Hello! Welcome to Dark Apocrypha. Welcome back, Bell Lost Souls and 40k fans.
Yay!
Hey.
Alright, we're back. New exciting week. We have, as usual, we got Matt.
Hey.
He's ready for trouble. We got
Hello.
Abe. Hello. Okay, Abe, what's wrong with your voice?
It's mysterious.
Is it?
Oh.
Zeechee.
Yeah, it's because he's all this dust. He's playing the Thousand Suns, so it's all ghostly.
Sure.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, did you just eat a bunch of sand? I didn't understand.
I did have to talk for like 8 hours straight yesterday.
And in the back, everyone's favorite producer / plague bearer, Jen.
They call me Jen of Nurgle.
Jen of Nurgle. She has got she has the affliction today. Say something, Jen.
I don't wanna.
Oh.
We're all gonna need the medical masks.
Yeah,
Really though? We were a small microcosm of bacteria.
We played too many Death Guard games last week.
Too many.
And it got her. Alrighty.
But look at this beautiful board.
That's right. We have a super beautiful board. Check it out, everybody. Welcome.
It's so pretty.
We have not written rules for Kevin Costner, but give it time. Give it time.
He should be our next character.
It is a beautiful water world. All right, so welcome to Dark Apocrypha. It is our Warhammer 40k game show, not a game show. It is a game.
It is a game show.
It is technically a game show. Yeah, I like that. Every Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, we are here playing games for you. We had codexes the last 2 weeks. We don't this week. We have what?
We're playing games for them?
Yes.
I thought I was playing games for me.
I'm playing for you.
That's right. Matt's playing for you guys.
This wasn't in my contract.
Wow.
That being said, everybody donate your bits to Matt.
Yay!
The champion of the people.
So we are back this week to the Enigmus Sector with our 10-week campaign that we're doing. All right, we are week three. You'll remember where we left off last time was Lord Drakhar, evil demon prince of the Night Lords. Where is he? Right there. Being played by Matt. Last week he just beat the tar out of a bunch of Emperor's children.
In the first week he had beat up Lord Abraxis, the Emperor's children, and got them to join his new force.
His super warband.
Then we took a small detour to a small the Tau planet of which was attacked by both the Eldar and the Necrons. The Necrons ended up taking control of the planet, but that's unimportant. We're never going to return there. Totally not important to this campaign. You can just forget about that.
How weird.
Hashtag foreshadowing.
No,
Foreshadowing.
Never gonna come up again.
Then why did we even play those games?
I don't even know. Yeah, no.
Wasting everyone's time.
So today we've come to a watery planet.
Yes.
In the Dread Stars, which is the central. Everyone, pull out your Enigmus Sector map.
Where can they find that map?
There's a PDF. Jen has the URL somewhere.
You can also go to the Bulls Lounge, I believe.
You can go to the Bulls Lounge.
We have a whole PDF, a campaign PDF that we made for you guys that explains what we're doing for this season of Dark Apocrypha. We have characters, we have the whole map, we have backstories. It's totally we all out making a whole thing for you guys. So on this watery world.
It's PDF. That's it.
On this watery world, Lord Drakhar.
I was trying to remember what the thing was. I thought it was exclamation point campaign, but it's PDF.
Yes.
The command.
There we go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lord Drakhar of the Night Lords has noticed that there is a Thousand Suns warband in the region, and he wants to. He is trying to build a giant unified chaos army with all of the chaos powers. So he needs to get some thousands. He needs to get some Tzeentch action.
Hey, speaking of chaos, can we get a shout out to our mini chaos lord Emma, all the way from Scotland, who's watching us right now?
Hey,
Emma.
Hello, Emma. How you doing?
Sorry, there's no Death Guard today.
Jen
tomorrow.
Jen cares so much, Emma, that about your love of Nurgle that she got sick herself.
Yep.
I'm committed to the happiness of our people.
Way to go, Jen. Good job. So we have our water map here. Lord Drakhar is going to be. So we have Night Lords versus Thousand Suns for today's game. 75 power level. We are playing pretty much normal kill points, except that Matt's big super goal is he needs to kill the Thousand Suns warlord so that he can claim the warband and all of their Tzeentchian goodness.
As you can see, since Drakkhar did subjugate the Slaanesh forces, he does get to include a unit.
There is a unit of Thousand Suns in his Emperor's Children in his army.
Yeah.
So there's
they're Noise Marines.
Yeah, there are some Noise Marines.
They are not Emperor's Children.
in there. So we're going to talk about our map a little bit today. Let's go to the overhead gens. We can explain our water world plan. Okay, so we have big industrial terrain all through the center. This industrial terrain gives you, it counts as cover if you're on the top of it. We have our islands. We have our 4 mangrove forests cover as always. We got some crates lying around, but more importantly, we have this water. So what does this water do?
Which is really hard to see.
I know you probably have not noticed. You're gonna have to squint. Okay, so this is how water works. You want it to be absolutely in black and white so that everyone knows what's going on. If your model starts or ends in the water, you are -2 movement. Your movement characteristic is -2. Your charge rolls are -2, but you gain cover.
Sure.
And you completely ignore water if your model has the fly keyword.
Sure.
Because you're just floating on top of it. Like Legolas. Like he walks on water. He has fly.
So you can, if you start on land, run through water, and end on land,
you're still okay.
You have full movement.
Yeah, because that means that's probably a little teeny tiny.
Right.
Like you got to run and start. You like hop.
Right. And you can charge through water similarly.
Yes, that's correct.
So long as you start and end on land.
That is correct. All right. And so we're so who has the lesser number of drops? How are we doing here? Counting them up.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I do.
11, 12.
You have 12. Wow, that's a lot. 12. What do you have?
I have like 7.
7. All right. So you got the +1 on the roll. Let's roll off to see who's going to be going first.
All right, guys. If you are watching us over on the Facebook Lives, which is the technical nomenclature, I believe.
Yes.
The
Facebook
Lives. Yeah. Lives on the Facebook.
Facebook lives.
Facebook lives. Oh, hashtag Vulcan lives.
That's nice.
Yeah. If you're on that or watching us on the Bell of Lost Souls homepage, there's some beautiful buttons that say Twitch around us.
Yes.
Down that way.
Yeah,
that way. That way.
I believe what they're saying.
That way.
I believe them. They're trustworthy folks, unlike me.
Come on over, click those buttons. It hops you right on over into chat. You can hang out with us all during the game. You can talk with us, have fun, have a great time. If you are on Facebook Live, we are on twitch.tv/Bell of Lost Souls. Come on over.
And there's a link probably up there that you can click.
Let's roll it. No, you don't get to roll it.
I got a 7.
Oh, he rolled a 6.
I got a 6.
I got a 7.
I think I win because he blatantly cheated.
Yeah, so, I think that's fair.
Hey, where do you think you are? You're in the bowl studio. You don't get to. You don't,
I'm
get to cheat.
I get to change my ways.
I don't think it's always a positive.
Let's change your ways.
Right.
Ooh.
I got 2.
All right.
Okay,
I got a 6.
All right, we're about to roll to seize, and the game is going to start. Everyone, come on over. The game is about to begin. Go for it.
I changed the ways. God! Because I'm Zeech!
He did change his ways. Oh, so good.
I'm like, you can do that.
How many times has a seize actually worked?
That's at least the second time I've seized.
It's at least 1 in 6 times.
No, that is absolutely untrue.
These are casino dice. They are correct.
I'm telling you, it is not true.
Now, the better question is, how often does Abe see us? Because that's different. Yeah, because that's like 25% of the time.
Yeah.
And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 2018 running of the Zongors, and they're off. They're in the streets. They're making their Zongor noises.
So Navarin is mourning right now because this is the last broadcast that Navarin gets to watch for the next 2 weeks.
What?
Oh.
Because he has a work conference in California, and it sounds awful because it's at, what did they call it? Knott's Berry Farm, which is actually known for roasted chicken dinner, not berries.
Okay.
Just so you know,
Yeah,
they're making them stay an extra 4 days so they can hit Disney, Universal, and a Sharks game. Navarin, quit immediately. Your work sounds horrible.
Navarin, you have a phone. You can watch us.
It's true. We're on mobile.
He says if his camera works this time, he's gonna send us pictures and he's gonna put them up.
I hope
that'd be awesome.
I hope you watch us on a roller coaster at Disney and then take a picture of you watching us.
That's sweet.
Or you
send it to
Even if it's only audio only.
with the auto.
With the auto picture. Get it of you watching us.
Yes.
There.
Yes. We watched the Twitch stream. Hackinslash and I watched the Twitch stream while we were on a train, like in the middle of nowhere, on our phones. So if we could do that.
That's fair.
You can totally
I
do it.
got to see a little bit of one or two broadcasts from the mountains in Colorado when I went on vacation. Because I can't take vacation without checking it out work.
Oh yeah, it's real. Like modern technology is like really disturbing. Like there are absolutely places where you can be like, I'm lost, I'm in the woods, and I'm gonna die. But I'm gonna
But I've
die.
got internet,
But
this
I'm
is
gonna
fine.
die watching Twitch.
I'm gonna live tweet about it.
Be like,
Die now.
So my
Oh, Navrin works at an amusement park, doesn't bring phones on rides. Alright, that's valid.
No, that makes sense.
Safety first. Oh, you didn't get the memo? It's actually safety third.
Right.
it's fun safety.
Yes.
Alright, so sadly we
so
still don't
Big-
have the plushie of this guy.
Big Lurchy was having a discussion with Chaos Lord Emma
Hey, Big Lurchy.
about Nurglings. She apparently thinks that Nurglings and beasts are cute, and Big
Yes.
Lurchy said he didn't know if they could be cute. And I was like, no, we actually think that they're very cute.
Beast and Nurgle are super cute.
They're
Look at the
adorable.
miniatures. They
Yeah.
purposely made them really cute.
In like the fat baby sort of cute.
Well, Beast and
Oh,
Nurgle
sure.
also are like their whole deal is that they're like dogs. They're like dogs. So they have boundless energy and positivity.
Sure.
But they're totally virulent and lethal. So
Right.
So when
Oh,
they
so
release
they
them,
go up to
they're-
excited.
Right. So when
and-
they're on the battlefield, they're just like, ah! They're like big labs, and they just go and lick
Right.
everybody, and then they all get sad because then whoever they're having fun with falls over and dies, like infinitely. And they're like,
Oh, what a life to
And then they
lead.
find the next thing, and they're like, hello, can you be my friend?
Right.
Psychic phase!
Also good.
And also, Navarin says that Sassy Nurgling is the cutest Nurgling.
Sassy Nerd? Oh, I don't know. Sassy Nerdling. Is that a specific model that's out there?
I think that's the one. Like, there's one that's like this, and he's wearing an actual Death Guard helmet. Like he's got one, so it's like huge.
Nice.
He's like a Mardi Gras helmet on him, and he's got his little punch. And he's like,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
I am the shit.
Yeah. No, that's really cool.
this helmet is mine.
He's the most well-protected Nurgling.
He is. All right, so we got movement phase. How we doing?
On to the psychic phase.
All right, Thousand Suns have moved up. We got all of the Zongor are up on the platform.
Well, there's a couple down
There's
there.
a couple on the
And
line.
they're climbing on top
We
of
got a
each
Forge
other,
Fiend.
which is
He's
fine.
up on top of some crates. The Helldrake flew way over here. It's way up here.
Yeah.
Larry, this board is really pretty.
Thank you. We don't get to use the waterboard often, so
Yeah.
when,
No.
so I'm
You know,
happy.
waterboarding, it's illegal in many countries, but we're into it.
Sure.
I mean, the Emperor's children are certainly into waterboarding.
So
What,
Aizen is
what
psychic.
I'm gonna
guns
cast
does the Forge Fiend have?
Huh?
What guns does the Forge
It has
Fiend
the
have?
2 Hades autocannon and the ectoplasma. And
Ooh, ectoplasm. Blech.
it's all got butcher cannons.
Blech.
I can't.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Weaver of Fates on the Zangors.
Okay, Weaver of Fates on the Zongors. That is a 6.
I think we need to start a
needs a
petition to
6.
Games Workshop to make these Nurgling plushies. Shit needs to happen.
That goes off.
You could, probably get it on Etsy.
You
I assume I'm
wonder.
not right. Who's casting this?
That guy.
I have to look that
You
up
are
now.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it goes off.
Alright, so they have a better vulnerable save.
Sure.
Okay.
And then we're gonna cast Glamour of Zeech on them.
Okay.
Ooh, Glamour of Zinch on the. Is it in range?
Yep.
Okay.
That goes off on an 11.
Wow.
You're -1 to hit them.
Yep.
And
They're both lucky and
Shiny.
shiny. There, yeah.
I imagine it's just sort of like, because it's a
It's
glamour,
like
it could be a lot
they
of
have
things.
really good makeup on.
Right.
Really good makeup.
You're like, I could shoot them, but they just look so
they
good.
look so good. I couldn't put on makeup like that.
Right.
So,
yeah.
like, there are miniatures and prop guns and stuff all over Etsy. There's a Space Wolves wallet that actually looks beautiful. But I'm not seeing any plushies.
Is it just like a pelt that's folded over?
I'm gonna go.
No, it's got
Space
this
Wolf.
beautiful, like leather tooled
Wow.
wolf head.
I bet there's a lot of 40K. I bet
And then
there's
it
a
looks
lot
like
of,
it's been made out of,
fan
like,
stuff
steel.
in general on
Yeah,
Etsy.
yeah.
There are 54 pages of Warhammer 40K related
Yeah,
stuff on
not
Etsy.
surprised.
Not in any way surprised.
Yeah,
Nope.
Warhammer is real big.
I'm gonna cast Warp Time on them.
Sure.
Ooh.
Wait, who is?
Yeah,
he is.
It's a 3-inch. Oh no,
9-inch
it's a
range
9-inch
if I'm Zinch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That will not go off.
It fails.
But
Cool.
I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm down to 4 command points. BT dubs. Jen.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a command point, so now I'll be down to 3. I'm gonna reroll.
What did you spend them on?
The relic and deep striking.
Oh, sure.
Matt's like, this is the first I'm hearing of this.
Well, it
goes off.
It goes off. They're warp timed.
Warp timed.
Warp time.
Here we
warp
go.
Time.
Hell
Excellent.
Would you command point to reroll?
Yes.
Okay.
He wants his first turn charge.
I can't get a first turn charge right now.
Oh. He just wants to
Oh,
be up
cool.
close to
There's
it.
an orc shirt. It's like a deep pewter gray, and it's got this like glow-in-the-darky looking green color. It's just like an outline of an orc face with all the teeth.
Sure.
And it just says Drakkhar, 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 Drakkhar.
I'm just doing this so that Matt doesn't have to worry about my guys being all on top of each other.
Yeah, well, because you're not
He's
allowed
not
to do
judging
that,
their lifestyle.
but
They can be on top of each other if they want to.
They absolutely cannot. But,
Well, I changed the rules so that they could.
yeah, I believe
I'm
you.
zooming.
Right, I got it.
Matt's like, I find your
I'm still bitter about that seize.
Somebody painted this gorgeous Magnus, like the most beautiful detail I've ever seen.
Yeah?
It's $378.
I don't know.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's just beautiful.
How much is the model itself?
125.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, so it's a little more than double. It's like triple, which is not bad. The normal going rate to get a primer painted is just cost. So whatever it costs is what they charge you.
Oh, I
So
see.
if it costs $130, that's what they're going to charge you to paint it.
Ah, I
like,
getcha.
nicely.
Yeah. No, I mean, that
Nope.
seems like a fair system.
Shooting phase.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Aww. Banana Mandrew sent us a picture of his offspring.
bomb.
Little baby in the Woomykins.
Oh, fun. We will
Uh,
take a look as soon as we're not actively playing.
This is
That's
true.
I'm gonna save it for later.
Yeah, we need to get like a monitor, because we have one monitor facing us just so we can see what we're doing.
Yeah, we need
But
one that I
something
can
that, like, you
screen
can
share
throw
stuff.
something
Oh, that'd
onto.
be good.
Yeah,
I'm into that.
because there's
Also-
been a couple times where it's just
also
like,
all
oh,
of
look
our-
at this crazy thing, but like,
Also,
you
all of our
can't see it.
subscribers and fans, you can put stuff on the forum.
Yeah, you can
true.
always put stuff on the forum.
Yeah.
You can put all your pictures and stuff up on the forum.
Communist Moogle is back and wants to know if there will be 30K played on the channel.
There will be.
Yes,
Ooh.
at some point we do have like 3 full 40k armies.
Yeah, like 4.
and another couple that can be used as 30k. I mean,
Yes.
we have
You have
two-
Death Guard.
we have 1 or 2 that are actually 30k models.
Yep, we have
100%.
Yeah, I have a Death Guard and a Black Shields army.
Yeah, and then we have a couple more. Well, we have some 30k stuff for this Night Lords army as well, and then a couple of them have enough older models that we can do for 30k.
Yep.
So definitely at
Blood
some
Angels.
point. Yeah.
Our Blood Angels are totally usable. in 30K.
Yeah. Now that the book came out, we move on to that.
Yep, we have the book. We have all the stuff. It's gonna happen.
Somebody made Adeptus Mechanicus custom My Little Ponies.
That's wrong.
I'm not surprised.
They make my
Was it
Pony.
JR?
Rhino.
It might have
was
just been
probably JR.
Probably. 6 hits on 4s.
Okay.
What's Rhino?
Ooh, that clock is sexy.
What is it?
All right, we got the Forge Fiend shooting at the Rhino.
I keep looking up at the board and just like being taken aback for a minute. Like, damn, it's so pretty.
You're just like, I want to go to the beach.
6 wounds, -1.
No, that sounds awful.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
cold out.
Not right
That's
now.
a good time to go to the beach.
I mean, for spring break. Then you get to be there with all the college kids.
Take 4.
That
Uh,
sounds
too
awful.
And they'll be like,
Yeah.
what's this chick doing?
Why
here?"
do I want a bunch of bros
Yes.
getting drunk and hitting on people on the beach?
So close.
Ugh.
I can get that.
I didn't want that
home.
when I was in college.
My Rhino is down to 2.
Ooh.
Ooh, Forge Fiend.
Yep.
Oh, also, everybody take a moment to congratulate Matt on the win of his very favoriteest team ever.
EAGLES, Eagles! Yeah!
Matt is
Matt,
very
stop trying
happy.
to climb on the ceiling.
Yeah, I burned down the studio in celebration.
It's
Yep.
okay.
This is secretly pre-recorded.
we have put Vaseline on everything that Matt can possibly climb,
Which
so
is
we're fine.
Nothing.
And I don't have any. So if you don't know, I grew up in Philly and moved here to Texas, where we are now, and it is unsurprisingly very difficult to find Eagles merch here in Texas.
Shocker.
So this is the closest thing I had, which is the
That's
bar
valid, though.
from Always Sunny.
Which is, I found a leprechaun and
Yeah.
I killed him and I took his shirt.
This is
Sacrifices
the
must
only
be
thing-
made for the cause.
Yeah, but no, it was very exciting. I was watching the whole thing. It was very exciting, and there was a good number of calls for touchdowns that I'm not sure actually should have been given to us, but I'm not going to argue.
Have they? Is this their first time winning?
6 hits.
First time
That's from the
in franchise history.
That's
All right, the
delightful.
Helldrake gets max hits with its Bale Flamer on the Rhino.
No, it's
right
Everyone
here.
says fly eagles fly.
Yay!
Right there.
Fly,
2 wounds.
What's the minus on the Bale Flamer? -2, so we've got 5s.
Blam!
Makes one of them.
2 damage.
Dead.
Oh! Does
Doesn't
it blow
explode.
up? Does it blow up? Does it blow up?
No.
No. No. It's just
If you
dead.
guys, the guys inside might also die.
Yeah, I have all my.
Wow. Blockhead says, as a Pats fan, I acknowledge those touchdowns were legit. That's saying something, yeah?
All right.
Hey, we're just saying, if you want, this is the place. You get your 40K and your football in
If
one
you guys
show.
were,
Find that anywhere else on the internet.
if you guys were watching yesterday when we were covering the tournament, there was a pretty awesome point in the
yes.
final game where Morty and the Death Guard were pushing up. They were playing against an Admech force, and the Admech player had a Shadow Sword.
Yep.
The
That-
big Beyblade with the giant volcano cannon.
That pretty much anchored his whole army.
Yeah, and it was just, I mean, it didn't do a ton of that game, but it was very about to, just wreck stuff, and the Death Guard shooting killed it, and it exploded in a 7-inch radius and killed like 5 characters, like and all these like psychers and like chaos sorcerers and Admech psychers were all taking like
fantastic.
D6 mortal wounds, because it is D6 mortal wounds, so they were like
It was
characters.
nasty.
They were characters, and like 3 or 4 characters died in the explosion.
Oh, no.
Like 2 vehicles got like half wrecked. Like
It was
an infantry
great.
squad just like vaporized.
And Mortarion was like,
And Mortarion took like
Come
one mortal wound that he survived, and then like ran up and wrecked a Doomcrawler. So it was
That
the
is
best explosion I've
amazing.
seen, possibly in 8th edition.
it was a
Yeah.
fantastic explosion. We were gonna. That's on Twitch now, so you guys can after this game go watch it. All of our
In the videos tab, right
Yes.
around there.
Yesterday. So every month, all you guys who are watching, especially if you're new, every month we go to Dragon's Lair, which is one of the biggest
4 shots.
FLGSs in the country, and we stream the monthly Warhammer 40,000 tournament from
2
there.
wounds.
And it's a really fun
Save,
time.
I think.
So it's your chance to get it's a 3-game tournament,
And 2 more.
one day,
From the comedy will
hyper competitive, and it's a really fun thing to do once a month. And that was yesterday. So all the games are up on the channel.
Sure.
6
Oh
inches.
man, somebody's got this really beautiful solitaire mask on Etsy.
Why did it move?
Pretty.
It's charging.
Oh, it's
You need to Overwatch with the Berserkers.
yes.
I assumed I just had.
If you have guns, yeah. If you don't have guns, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm assuming I don't have guns.
That's fine.
That's the right way to do it.
That's the right way to do it.
That is the right
I
way to do
agree
it.
with Matt. I was saying.
Might not be tactically the best
No,
way,
it's
but
the right way.
It is.
All right, so
This is the best
yeah.
in all cases.
So my Helldrake is deciding to do things today, I guess.
yeah.
All right, he
do
blew
it.
up a rhino and then charged a bunch of berserkers.
Yeah. So he
Call,
gets-
call.
To be fair, well, I feel like the Helldrake sort of did a bit of a kill steal there because the Forge Fiend did
Forge
all
Fiend
the
Did
damage.
all the
Well,
damage and
they're
then,
buddies.
like a bird.
Yeah, no, that's fine,
Right?
but
I imagine that because they're both demon engines, like the Helldrake perches on his gun and he's like the hunter and he's like, release the hawk! And then he's like, I injure you.
I
with the
mean,
Helldrake.
size-wise, I don't know if that really, because you can't really just go.
I think he sits right on
huge
he sits-
dragon.
I think he sits right on
What?
his back.
Yeah.
Have you
That-
not watched Game of Thrones? That's like 80% of Game of Thrones. It's like,
I don't
At
think the
least the
dragons
last
ever
season-
perch on Daenerys' arm.
They're definitely doing their babies.
Yeah, but not
Wow.
a baby. Not a baby.
Oh, Matt's telling us such a size queen.
It's not a baby.
Expanding the pole.
Aborting normals.
Matt's every day. So I got 4 attacks. I hit on 3s.
Sure.
Here we're into the fight phase.
2 hits.
Helldrake versus Berserkers.
And I wound on 3s.
Sure.
Big Lurchy just sent us a picture
Nope.
of Chaos Lord Emma as a poxwalker in My Little Pony pajamas, and it is the best thing
Oh
I've
my
ever
gosh.
seen.
Are you just like weeping over there with just all
It's
the
amazing.
Done?
Like I
I'm
want to
done,
be this
yeah.
girl when I grow up.
Yeah. Like all the feels
like,
all the time.
Like, yeah, murder me.
All right, now you're gonna get to do all your attacks against it
Yay.
twice. 'cause you're
Yay.
Berserkers. That may have been a slightly overly aggressive move.
Maybe.
On the chance of the,
We'll
of the
see.
Helldrake, but you know. All right, there we go, guys. So we got the Helldrake. It's in combat. All the Berserkers are underneath it. It flew up, landed
It's
up
not-
here.
What do you mean it's in combat? We're on a water world and it's raining right now, and it's using its wing to shelter its young, which are the Berserkers.
You know the funny part? I don't know a single Waterworld quote. What are Waterworld quotes? I want Waterworld quotes now, but like I don't know any.
You ever taken a freshwater bath? Paper?
Drinking your pee.
He doesn't say that. No,
something
there's the weird guy. who
Don't
does
just
it.
stand there. Kill something.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, we want all you guys in chat. You're gonna have to support us because we are not Waterworld experts.
He doesn't have a name, so death can't find him.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
the good one.
That is a good one. All right.
Something about real land or something. I don't
We'll
know.
say that about Lord
What do they
Drakkhar.
call it? What do they call it?
That's why I love children.
Dry land.
No
that's it.
guile.
I actually do really like Waterworld. And
I
feel like
love
we've
that
talked about
movie.
this
Yeah.
before.
No, I enjoyed
About
that.
how it
Always
was like
enjoyed
the most horrible, like one of the most horrible movies Hollywood ever made, and ended Kevin Costner's career
I
pretty
mean, you
much
tell that
single-handedly.
I've sailed farther than most men have dreamed.
What is Drakhar's bubble?
He's right there.
Probably 6 inches.
8
One's for hitting wounded.
inch.
8 inch. Oh,
Yeah.
because it's corn.
Because corn.
Right.
So,
Fair.
all right, cool.
All right.
Cool.
Lord Drakkhar says, "Bring down the devil bird."
You know, the question is not whether it's a smart move or not. It's, are you not entertained?
It's certainly dramatic.
Yeah.
Also, just everyone while you're watching on stream, is that not a super crazy paint job?
It's a great one.
It's
On the Heldrake?
pretty.
that is Aventine did that. He did that for
what
Frank.
is- what
This
is
is
toughness?
Thousand Sons army is Frank's army, who you see on NeverQuest. Plain or no?
But, oh no, you won't see him tonight. I was about to be.
Yeah.
You'll see him tonight, but unfortunately you won't. Just coincidentally. Toughness.
17.
That Heldrake looks
Okay.
hot.
minus
Wounded on
10.
5.
Two drifters meet. Something needs to be exchanged.
Yeah, I know the code. 3 wounds.
Nothing's free in Waterworld.
3 wounds.
Yeah.
How many attacks did you make?
That was 20.
Can we call you your
Yeah.
deaconship
like
for the
really
rest of
low.
the game, Larry?
Yeah, but
I
then-
agree.
but then-
I get to go again.
Alright, but don't you all have like
You have like
chainsaws?
you have chainswords.
Well, yeah. These are just my chain axe attacks.
Okay.
I still have my
Okay.
chain
I was
swords,
like-
and then I
I
get.
was
then
like
you get
10
to do it
berserkers.
all
I just don't
over.
have enough dice.
Okay, I was like, that many berserkers should
You
way
got all
have
these dice.
3.
all the extra dice.
Is that -1, right?
Chain axes are at -1. Yes.
Okay.
So Matt's gonna get like 80 attacks before
One,
this is all
one
over.
gets through.
Okay.
He should not quite get 80 because I killed because 1 died in the explosion.
Okay, I think he's gonna get. They're 3 attacks each or 4 attacks?
No,
each?
they're
With the
just
chainswords.
2
They're
attacks
2
each.
attacks and then I get 1 from the chainsaw.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's 3. Okay,
So,
so
alright,
there's.
so I did my 20 chain axe attacks.
Yeah.
And now my chain sword attacks.
Yeah. So you should get about. You should get.
Ooh,
I also-
that was that was really good.
That was a lot better.
Remember, you roll 1 skill wound also.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I should have done more.
Right.
Hits and wounds.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Archprince of Chaos.
Yeah.
Thanks, Drakkhar. What?
I found something we need for the studio, Larry.
5. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Sorry, so 3.
There is a full-size, life-size replica of a
Boat.
Eldar dire sword. It's beautiful.
I want an aspect warrior helmet. That's what I want.
But-
Find me an aspect warrior helmet.
Okay, but
I've
I know,
always wanted a good looking aspect warrior helmet.
But like we all know that there is a full-size replica of the boat from Waterworld.
Oh, we need that too.
You like because they just made
The
it
Ds?
like the.
Well, no, because
actual-
they had like the Waterworld show at like Universal Studios or whatever.
Oh,
Sure.
right.
So they definitely had one of those boats,
One
for
of
that
his,
show. Catamaran boat thing.
yeah.
So we need one of those.
All right, and now we're doing
replica.
this. So we have 2
for
wounds
the
on the
studio.
Heldrake, and Matt is doing his second round of attacks with the Berserkers.
Right.
Is there a particular aspect that you would prefer?
Highest quality.
I mean, a Banshee mask.
The
A Banshee
I
one
mean,
that
okay,
looks-
Banshee Mask is what I'm looking for then.
One that looks the best.
But a Dire Avenger helmet. would be
A
pretty
Dire
cool.
Avenger helmet with the proper horsehair plume and all the stuff with the totally badass.
I mean, I could have one commissioned for you if you want to pay
No,
for it.
I want someone who's
You said
like
you're tough 7, right?
I want
Okay.
top
Yeah, then.
Yeah, like I know people that make
Is this
amazing
-1?
props.
Yes.
Okay. 2 more.
Okay.
Dude, a Banshee Mask would be so sexy.
A Banshee mask would be so sexy.
you would just wear it like on while you're on stream all the time.
Oh,
Would
absolutely.
be like, and our producer, just like that,
Yeah.
like Xena.
3 more.
We need a full-size replica of Baneblade, apparently, according to
I
chat.
mean, yeah.
Of Beyblade?
A Baneblade.
Let it rip.
Oh, I mean,
No?
that's how you turn a Baneblade on, I assume. You tell the machine spirit, let it rip.
Alright, that was it for my berserkers.
So how many wounds did it actually do?
They took 5 wounds.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's real tough.
You like
That's
have-
where I got bottleneck.
Right. I mean, considering that's just 9 guys hitting it with swords,
Yeah.
and you did
I
5 wounds
did
to it.
nothing.
this is-
And swords.
Considering I did nothing.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. And plus, it's to me, so I'll be able to.
Is
Absolutely.
you.
All right. So that is the end of. Do we have any morale checks that need to be
Nope.
made, Megan?
No.
Okay. So and were any units totally destroyed? The
I
rhino.
killed his rhino.
How much is the rhino worth?
Yeah,
3.
4. So that's 8 points to me.
If
Worth
we're doing
double.
Lore Seeker.
Are we doing that? Or are we just
Yes.
doing characters for double?
Just characters.
Just characters.
Characters are double. Everything else is standard points. So
4 points
so
to
that
me.
is 4 points to Thousand Suns. And now it is.
I think you do need to take a chill issue. You lost 2 cultists or 3 cultists?
2.
It can fail. Because they're like 6.
Oh, sure.
Just roll.
I found a predator helmet.
That's cool.
That's cool looking.
They're fine.
We're fine.
I hope it's like a helmet that's.
Okay.
I either hope it's a predator driver helmet or a helmet that is just.
It's a motorcycle helmet, but it just looks like the predator head.
No, but
the
like.
dreads and everything.
But like you're missing one. I'm hoping it's just like a Chaos Predator model that you
I
wear
see.
on your head as a helmet, and you like flip the front of it up as the visor or something. Because
That's stupid.
that's a cool.
That's
That's a cool Predator helmet.
There's
Alrighty.
a Star-Lord helmet.
Okay, so we are to bottom of 1, Night Lords.
Mhm.
What
Come on, Matt.
do they have in the night? He is coming on.
There he is. There he
I'm
goes.
I'm just gonna start moving up and figure. I don't really need, since Abe did such a friendly job of moving up to me. I don't have to move up all that much.
No,
So
you
I'm
gotta
just
remember
gonna-
that all those Zongors are like all super lucky and glamored, and they're wearing fancy lipstick, and it's all.
It's true. They got their clawed bird heels on, which are just their normal heels.
And I don't know what's a really fancy brand of makeup. Jen, what's a
What?
super fancy brand of makeup?
What kind of
Voltron.
makeup?
Like your
Raven.
like,
Chanel.
Chanel.
like Mac or something.
Chanel.
Chanel.
Mac is not fancy.
Okay.
Chanel is fancy.
Could be Tide.
Chanel
Anyone
it is.
else watch the Super Bowl? Could be a Tide ad. No.
Nope.
Tide had this whole thing. It was very funny.
Was it like
Please don't eat us.
please don't eat our pods?
I think they made a real campaign effort to be fun and cool after all of that happened.
Sure. How about that? Speaking of stuff, how about that Han Solo trailer or Solo trailer?
No, I actually did not see that. Out of all of the things I did see, that was
Oh,
not.
Well,
my
it looks like
gosh.
out of the 4 of us, you're the one flying solo today.
I guess so.
So the big question is, just based off the trailer, do you think that was good casting for Han Solo? Is that actor? Do you buy it, or or is it like they should have gone with somebody else?
Because I buy the Lando. Like
Yeah, Lando is
Lando is
perfect.
Who is it?
I don't know. Like I don't know his name.
Oh,
I don't even know what he's been. He's been in something before.
Yes,
Because I know
he's a guy who is an actor, and he's been in something.
Right, because Donald Glover was, I know.
Daniel Glover's Lando.
And
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
perfect.
And he's good.
Yeah.
He's
oh
good.
no, I was, because I heard and
from
I was
like
pretty
30 seconds
sure.
you see it.
Yeah, like
he
every
looks great.
every
No, he's
frame,
fantastic.
every
As
frame,
just in everything he does.
yeah,
is great.
every frame he is on film in that trailer, you're like, that is Lando Calrissian. Like that is young Lando Calrissian. Like he's got it.
I remember hearing that his mom used to have a crush on Lando when she
Yeah.
was a kid, and she was like, "You have to get this role. This is so important to me."
Like
Yeah.
you do whatever you do what you have to
Right.
to make your mama happy.
Exactly.
Okay. Lando Calrissian. Oh, there goes Lord Drakkhar. Moving up.
Me and
Still
Adam were talking at lunch.
Do you remember that all these guys are -2 movement?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they went from like here to here.
It's water.
and we
Yeah.
hope
Sloshing.
Yeah,
we
did.
hope that the movie ends with the Sabbath game in which Han wins the Millennium Falcon. Like, that's the perfect end.
Oh,
of the
I'm
movie,
sure
right?
that's gonna be.
Is
there,
they finish with the heist or whatever in the movie, and then it ends with them like dealing the card game,
Right.
and it just cuts, and that to like the Falcon flying off.
So it's like a combination of like it's like a heist. It's like going to be like half a heist movie and half like The Gambler,
Yeah, or something like
but
that.
in Star Wars.
Yeah,
He's gonna like throw the card at the camera at the end.
or something.
Rough lush, and then he gets the Falcon.
Pure Sabbath.
Pure Sabbath.
Gosh, royal flush. Look at this this guy. It's like he's never read a Star Wars novel in his life.
I've only read the Timothy Zahn trilogy. That is it.
Yeah.
That was it. That was enough.
That was enough. Alright, so there's a bunch of infantry.
Straight back to history.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are gonna jump out.
Oh, okay. Not even bother.
Okay, here we go. Oh, you had 2 rhinos in this army.
Yeah.
Yikes.
They were both full of berserkers.
Ugh.
So we're gonna jump out.
That's something you do not want to see inside of the rhinos. These berserkers. What's in that rhino? Cultists? Oh no. Much worse.
One cultist.
And
Who takes up 10 space? One gargantuan cultist.
No, it took an understrength cultist squad with 1 model and my auxiliary detachment, costing me a command point.
But
it was worth it, so that this rhino could have a single cultist start the game.
Well, if it had what is it? The laser array. Some army. What am I thinking of? Some army has a.
There's the Primaris Rhino, which is not for Primaris Marines,
right?
But is in the index, but they can carry like 1 person.
No, because I'm thinking there's some vehicle that has some sort of laser array that needs to have someone embarked on it to fire that weapon.
Possibly. I mean, I know most fortifications, like all the fortifications.
No, it's a vehicle of some sort.
Well, it is the Primaris Rhino has an ability like that. That
Okay.
has a character.
Maybe it's the Damocles Rhino.
No, like cannot fire unless someone is on it.
Yeah, but yeah, I know.
We've played with it before. I'll figure it out later.
Sure.
Regardless, I think I am done moving.
All right.
'Cause this is just a.
That's just a big old mess
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah, like it's like it's fine. I don't need to move. Okay, so I do actually have a Scorcer.
Scorcer.
A Scorcer. I don't. What is that?
Scorcer of Chouse.
Yeah.
He's
Chow. No, he's Chows. The little things from Sonic the Hedgehog. Chows? No? They're like Pokemon.
That's the blue guy, right?
Yeah. He must go quickly. So my psychic powers are
Same as mine, but less.
destroy chaos, but not my chaos.
Only other chaos.
All
Destroy
chaos.
other-
All chaos on the table is destroyed.
We've
Well,
got
that
a
was
question from
unfortunate.
Banana Mandrew.
Yo.
He wants to know what your favorite heist movie is.
I am a huge fan of Inside Man.
I don't think I know that one. I mean, Ocean's 11 was real good.
Oh, what's the
Inside Man.
Like the Clooney one. Just like I remember the first time seeing it.
Is it Inside Man or Inside Job?
The Italian Job.
Okay, Inside Man. It is the one with Denzel Washington
the first?
and Clive Owen.
Sure. The first 10 minutes of
Impressions
the Dark
and dialogue
Knight.
strength.
The
Huh?
first 10
Impressions and
minutes.
dialogue.
Yeah, that's pretty
the
good.
first 10 minutes of the Dark Knight.
That's true. The opening scene.
I'm gonna go with
What's the
the Thomas Crown Affair.
What's the older?
That's good.
What's the old one?
Ooh, also the Italian Job.
Yeah.
Real good.
Ronin.
I can't remember the name.
Kind
of it.
of a-
Banana Mandrew says that's Inside Man, Larry.
Inside Man. Yep. Inside Man is great.
What's like Robert Redford back in the day?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
No.
Great Train Robbery.
No.
Something like
Oh,
that.
Snatch. That's a good one.
Snatch. Yeah. Yep. Oh.
Reservoir Dogs?
Sure. Yeah. It's a heist movie.
The Rock. Also a good heist
Ooh,
movie.
good one. Ooh, which reminds me of
Rogue One.
Oh, what's that other one? The other one with Sean Connery.
Entrapment? That's not.
Yeah.
Is that a good movie?
It's got Catherine Zeta-Jones's butt.
Yeah,
in
that's. I mean, that's
in
all
tight
I
latex.
remember. That's the only scene that need like
Anyone-
swordfish or Halle Berry's boobs. Like,
Sure.
it's the same thing. Those are the same words.
Thomas Crown Affair. Renee Russo
I said that.
dancing around in her little slinky.
Just
her slinky
absolutely
dress.
see-through
I
dress with
remember
no
being-
foundation.
And she was almost 50 when she did that.
She's so hot.
She was crazy good shape.
She is ridiculously hot.
Yeah.
The
No,
scene
that's
where she walks in and she's like, "Oh, and you
No,
think you're gonna
because
wrap this up by Monday, do you?" And it's like the slow pan up from her sexy
don't get
heels to
icons.
her sexy thigh highs to her sexy skirt, and then like the slow like reveal of the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Do you need a fan?
Calm it down, Jen.
I do.
Calm it down.
Prescience.
Hey, there's a fan directly above
okay.
you.
There is a fan, but it's
And,
not.
should I turn
It's
on?
not cool enough to reduce the flames that are
To-
caused by Renee Russo.
To anti-Russo you.
Yeah.
I don't even mind what's his face's lack of butt in that movie.
I don't even.
He has no butt.
That's like not even a sentence.
Pierce Brosnan. He has no butt in that movie, but it's like out there.
You mean
and I'm
the
like,
Thomas
it's
Crown?
like, yeah.
I guess I can't.
Oh, you mean James Bond? Him?
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan.
He has no butt.
No one is watching that movie to watch Pierce Brosnan.
No, but like, there's the one scene where he throws her over his shoulder and he walks away. She slaps him on the lack of butt, and I'm like, I'm just disturbed.
It was just a strange bell-like
maybe
sound.
if
The hollow.
Instead of if I measure from my base, if I measure from my floaty
Odd
book.
bit of 40k trivia.
sticks
That's
off the-
actually where we
that
get
sticks
the
off the
sound
front of
that
the bell
prequels
of
all of our
Yes,
videos.
that is the sound of Pierce Brosnan's butt being slapped by Rene Russo. So you all know.
Nothing I can do.
Rene Russo.
Whoa, look at all those berserkers up on top.
Yeah.
It's like their shirts have fallen off.
Yes, the lack of butt.
Because they're bare shirted.
Oh, sure,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah.
It's just
No, that was fun.
it's like not funny the first time and really not funny the fifth time.
It's so funny.
All right, so
lots
I
a minute.
am going to fire basically everything at the bird goats, and then
Bird goats.
Charge the remainder.
Man, bear,
charge the
pigs.
remainder.
Sounds like a plan.
All
At
right.
the bird goes.
So
Hey, Goat Rider, are you back? Or Man Who Rides Goats?
He's not in here right now.
Oh no.
Have you ever seen Men Who Stare at Goats?
That
That was a weird
seen
movie.
parts of it,
It's a
which was
weird
made
movie.
it even weirder actually.
Yeah, I bet.
But I really wanted to watch
Was that the one about like the
The-
CIA, like the
also had
mezzo-
George Clooney in it. I think.
Yeah, like the yeah.
Yeah, like the CIA giving them drugs and making them psychic.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like the
It's very strange.
it was like the strange distant relative of like Stranger Things kind of.
Yeah.
Because her whole backstory is supposed to be that. That's
Sure.
the sci-fi play on that.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
The government doing
I'm gonna-
what is it called? Remote viewing. Remote
Sure.
viewing.
Yeah.
Remote viewing experiments.
Yeah. Spoilers.
This is all of my Chaos Space Marine shooting and design.
Okay.
Chaos Space Marines into the Zongar.
and
Which
they
Chaos Space
are-
Marines?
These guys.
These guys on the ground,
Too far away from Drakkhar.
right here. They're shooting
Angels?
underneath the platform, up on these guys right here.
Oh, right here. No. They're close. They're like
No, yeah, they're too far.
they're like 9.
Yeah.
If I had planned better, but I didn't.
All right, what do we got?
This many hits.
All right, that's a lot of hits.
You're top 4.
Yes.
Yeah,
You take
Zongors.
-1 to hit me?
Zongors are tough 4.
I don't know. We'll get rid of these.
Sure. Why not?
Sounds good.
Top 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So force.
Yeah.
4 wounds,
Alright.
and you have your AP +1.
I have +1 to my indulgable save.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said it in a dumb way.
3 of the back.
Yay!
Ooh, 3 birdmen out. Bird goats.
Cool. And now I will shoot cultists at you.
Okay. Maybe we'll take 5 to hit me.
Sure. Autoguns are rapid
Rapid
fire.
fire.
Okay, so I'll do.
I wonder what happens when Zongors and Kroot meet each other. Like, do
Like-
they want to eat each other? Or are they like, hello, friend? Is it just like a big family reunion?
I assume that they want to eat each other. It's like
It's like when 2 birds really don't like it. It's like
yeah.
it's like eagles and
Falcons.
falcon.
Patriots.
Yes.
I mean, what?
Yeah, it's like eagles and like
Hitting on
cranes.
5s, right?
They're both large birds, but they
Do
hate each
eagles
other.
and cranes hate each other?
Everyone knows that.
Everybody knows
I
that.
didn't even think they live in the same biome.
Didn't you
That's
see
why
Planet-
they hate each
did you
other.
see-
All birds are horribly xenophobic.
Did you see Planet Earth where there's like the big, like the huge, like the
No.
giant, like echelon of like big cranes, and they have to go and like once a year when they migrate, it's the saddest thing ever. So these huge things of like,
Is it
like
sadder than the loneliest bird in the world dying?
no, that is not. So they have to fly over the Himalayas,
Sure.
but it takes them like it takes them days to get that high. Like they fly, they like sleep on the wing, but they can only get over the Himalayas like when the air currents are correct. So
Wow.
they have to like time it right. They have to get through the Himalayas at the right time of year, and the currents have to be just perfect. And if it is, then they can make it over it, and then they're like it's all downhill, like into India. But that pass where they have to fly over the mountain is the home of like big giant eagles, and they just hang out there, and they're just like, yeah. I'm just gonna. They're just like they can barely fly and they can't turn because they have to stay in formation. Because if they break up, then it'll like cost them a whole day to have to like go back. And the eagles just go into them and just like pick them out and kill them and eat them.
That sounds like a...
And they just have to keep on flying and be like, "Yep, they got Frank. He's dead."
That sounds like a scene from the Dante book.
It's pretty good.
Ho ho!
Finally made a save.
I did.
Good.
Zinch has come in for me. He's changing
Finally.
up his opinion of my dice rolls. That does sound like a lot like a scene from the Dante book. There's like this, so like in the Dante book, like when you want to become a blood angel, you at least on Vol
Secundus.
Yeah. You go to like this place and they have to put on these like hang gliders basically, and there's this big canyon of the winds, and they all jump down, and like thousands of aspirants like jump down and have to fly like for like a day on a hang glider through this canyon.
That's pretty cool.
And like halfway through, there's like the blood eagle nests, and they just attack everyone, and they're just like, "Yep, we're just flying here." They're like, "Yeah, blood eagles, man. Like they eat us."
It sucks.
And you're like,
Like the bottom of this canyon is just full of aspirant bones.
Yep, it's pretty much.
Sonic blasters.
One of them has a
Doom Siren.
well, one of them has a Doom Siren and a Sonic Blaster. The champion can have
Sure.
both, and one of them has the other gun. Blastmaster.
Okay, so I have 8. No, so I have 9
Nine
Sonic
Sonic
Blasters.
Blasters.
Okay,
9 Sonic Blasters. Here we go.
Assault 3, so it's
Can
27.
all of them see me somewhere? I guess they can probably see that guy over there.
Yeah.
Are they all shooting at the bird? Or
No. The
Right
Drake's still in combat.
I
just
meant
gonna slice them.
those birds.
Oh, yeah, the bird goes.
The purple birds. The purple bird goats.
Aw, Jen.
Oh.
I was gonna ask you for tea, but you're sick and you just got tea. I don't
And I
want to make
have
you go.
1 dice.
I don't want to make you go get more tea.
Oh, well, I have to go back out there anyway. So.
Would you make me some tea?
Oh, then me too. Yay.
Tea or coffee?
Either is fine.
Caffeine or no caffeine?
Caffeine.
Larry, you need anything?
I'm good.
Alright.
You're the best, Jen.
Yay, Jen.
Yay, Jen. Hey guys, in honor of Jen's Nurgleness, let's all sing the Nurgle song.
Yay!
I'd rather shoot you right now, but you can do it.
Okay, we'll let you shoot me.
Alright.
Then you can sing the nerve.
Then I can sing.
That is a lot of that's a lot of not good rolls.
I do get to reroll 1s, which is nice.
And you're minus need force written.
True. This is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Cool. What is your toughness is 4.
Yeah.
Strength 4, so I need 4s.
Go Noise Marines. That's pretty good. Actually, there's a bunch of 3s in there.
So that is 7.
7 wounds.
And you don't get cover.
That's
Don't
fine.
even think about
You're
it.
just like having vulnerable saves.
Darn it.
Yeah.
It's a 4, right? Because you're glamour.
I'm glamored.
He's glamored. Oh! It makes a lot of those saves.
I'll take 2 dead.
Alright.
2. That is an embarrassing amount of kills for Noise Marines. They feel sad.
It should.
Alright, well,
And you have
4
2
hits with the Blastmaster.
Yep.
Shots?
2 shots, yeah.
Blast Masters.
Nothing.
Woo!
Don't hit on 3s.
They're
minus 1.
glamored.
It's the makeup.
And then the Doom.
The Doom Siren was good.
The Doom
Not
Siren's probably out of range.
Oh, it has 8 inch. Oh,
It's a
yeah,
little-
that's
it's like a flamer thing.
Yeah, okay. So that's it for Noise Marines.
Oh, Jen missed the Doom Siren. It's her favorite
Well, it
thing. It's
wasn't
her favorite weapon.
But
to
it wasn't
fire.
actually shooting.
Okay, we'll wait until.
It did. It just couldn't shoot. It just fired out.
It was like, that's not really. Like, do you hear something? I don't know. Does that sound like Doom? No.
Like, I think if that were closer, I'd be afraid of it, but...
Yeah, I think it's the Whom Siren.
Okay,
over
so
there.
who else is left to fire?
No one.
All
Oh, no,
the
Rhinos.
fires?
Rhinos.
Oh, Rhinos, yeah.
Yeah. Storm.
What's
Fortress.
the range? Yeah, 4.
Oh, look, an
4 shots.
aquatic creature appears on the board.
Blah, 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 blah.
Release the Kraken!
It's released.
No wound.
Nothing. Wow, your shooting is not. good
No,
this turn.
not doing so great.
Okay.
The glamour does really narrow that a lot. But that is all of my shooting.
Okay, we're on to declare charges.
Yes.
Here we go. Declare
I'm
charges,
going
guys.
to charge
Okay.
with my tape measure.
I'm gonna bet that these berserkers are gonna declare charge on something.
They're gonna declare a charge against my own rhino.
Whoa.
No one saw that coming.
Treason of Zinch.
They're gonna declare a charge against these guys.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long charge.
Yeah.
Not really. He's
Well,
gonna
can I jump that?
No, you can't jump across. You'd have to go 3 down and 3 up.
Or around.
Or around.
Around is
yeah,
down.
or around.
You can go around, but
Yeah,
it's
around
like
is fine.
it's like a 9-inch charge.
Yeah, I
Maybe a
think
10-inch.
Well, it's 10, and I'm not warping it properly.
Sure.
I don't want to snap it, so it's probably.
Well, that's why I have my flexi one.
Yeah,
it's 9.
So you only need a 9 to get
He needs a 9-inch charge to
Not
run across
undoable.
the railing.
It's very full.
Thank you, Jen. He's the best.
And Corn Berserkers get +8 to charge rolls.
But wait, I get to Overwatch.
Damn.
Do you have
I
guns?
have auto pistols. No.
Okay, alright. I know. I just assume everyone takes the most melee aggressive versions of units all the time.
I mean, it is one of the most melee aggression units.
All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
not if
Oh.
you take a pistol.
Chat now wants to know everybody's favorite Bond.
I really like Daniel Craig. I think he did a very good job.
Yeah, I thought he was great.
He is excellent.
So, unpopular opinion, but I do like Jennifer favorite. Probably Pierce Brosnan is my favorite. And that's simply because he was the Bond when I was growing up.
Yeah. No,
And he was like, that was like the Bond that you went to the movies and watched when I was growing up.
Yeah.
That's
When
very
I was
fair.
growing up, it was Roger Moore.
Well, I'm
Ooh,
sorry.
Sir
for
Roger Moore.
Sir Roger Moore. He's passed.
I've always had a bit of a weak spot for Timothy Dalton. But I will admit I have not seen Timothy Dalton Bond.
2 hits.
That is like how Jen starts at every sentence. Like 50% of times when you talk about anyone in Hollywood.
2 wounds.
Rene Russo. I have a little bit of a weak spot for Rene Russo. What about Timothy Dalton? Well, I must
No, I have
admit,
a huge, giant, gaping weak spot for Rene Russo.
Okay.
Alright.
Sure.
Like, she
Yep.
could walk through this door right now and be like, Jen, let's go on a tour around the world. And I'll be like, bye, everybody.
Okay.
I mean, but like,
And then we never
if
saw
like
Jen.
80% of people in the world came by and said, Abe, let's go on like a tour of the world right now, I'd be like, okay. Like, I don't have to have a weak spot for them. It's
That's
only,
fair.
it's
All
only
right.
people that like I really am
But I really
untrustworthy
like
with
being here.
or don't like.
Yay!
I'm
11.
He made it!
Wow, there we go, guys. 11-inch charge roll. That is Berserkers. They were running around that corner so they don't fall into the water, and they made it.
Wow.
Now-
Navarin says Sean Connery is Welsh, pretending to be a Scotsman because it looks better on a resume.
If you jump into the water, he's dead. That's the rules.
Wait, I think actually you want to get. Okay, I was gonna say, I bet you could have hung like this guy by his axe.
Oh, sure.
Oh, good. Emma was demanding the Nurgle song, and then you just sang it, so that works out.
Oh, we haven't sung it yet.
We have not sung the Narbles.
All right,
So
ready?
she's
Ready?
demanding the Nurgle
Ready?
Yeah, fine.
All right, everyone, join in chat. You know the Nurgle song. We've sung it multiple times. All right, Abe, you ready? Go.
Hey, Papa! Oh, Papa! Hey, Papa Nurgle!
That's for you, Emma.
And for Jen being sick.
Thanks.
I mean, you'll be more sick now. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just-
Oh, great.
Yeah,
well,
now
then
we're-
you'll
that
have
won't
to
heal
run the
you.
broadcast because I'm going home.
Sure.
That won't heal you.
Can we zoom in on this a little bit here, Jen?
Because
'Cause
I
it's
got some
awesome.
cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we have any other declared charges?
Yes.
Okay, well let's do them too.
So you can see here that these berserkers are really wanting to get into the fight here. They are
Yeah,
climbing up the
Yeah,
wall.
you might notice there's
It's hard to tell depth-wise. Oh, no.
Yeah.
He's actually they're both like Hollywood villain style.
Well, there's a ladder there.
Yeah,
that's
true.
This
What
guy
a
this
thrill.
guy has just jumped across the gap and is hanging off of air.
by
You
his
guys
gun.
don't leave without me.
Yeah.
Our 40K games are like action movies.
Yep.
So we do this for you guys. We want everyone to
We have a
enjoy.
very high production budget here.
We do.
You've seen.
You've
Special
seen
effects.
our special effects. You've seen our awesome smoke launchers.
I do have tissues if
It's
you need
pretty
some.
good. It's pretty good. All right, who else is
I don't know
declaring
if I want to
charge?
use your tissues.
No,
Yeah,
but
I
I have
don't
one for
know.
the box
No.
that I have not touched.
Nope. We have plenty over here. This is the
Is
this
that
is
where they've been hiding out?
this is
Probably.
the safe box.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, who else is declaring charge, Matt?
So, I'm deciding where I want Drakkhar to go because
Give us
I
one,
could
too.
get him into the goats pretty easy, or
They're bird goats.
bird goats.
Would you say that they've got your goat?
Not yet.
He's
They
gonna
might.
get them go.
Or I can reach the rhino.
Ooh.
But-
That's a gutsy move.
It is gutsy, but it would get me real close to where I want to be.
Sure. Is the You could also charge the bird. The flying.
Yeah, true. I mean, if anything, I could charge
It'll
both.
be an awesome bird
Sure.
battle because you have wings. And he
Yeah.
has wings. It'll be like a big sky battle,
Um,
like Flash Gordon.
Attack my bird
Okay.
man!
No.
Hulk
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna dial back the aggression a little bit. I know it's weird, but I'm gonna charge Drakkhar into the Helldrake and the Ghost.
I mean, technically, you could just
Ooh.
charge all 3 and see where you could go.
No, but yeah, okay.
And then
yeah,
if you
I'll
roll
try
a
it.
12, you could go over
Yeah, all right.
there,
Yeah, I
right?
can charge all 3.
But
That's a
means,
good
that
point.
means they all get to Overwatch against.
Well, no, only the Rhino.
Only the Rhino.
And
Which
he's
is
not that
fine.
scared to go with the Rhino.
No,
honestly.
yeah, that's,
All
that's
right.
a good point.
Okay,
so 1 shot from the Havoc Launcher
Sure,
does not hit.
great.
And no hits from the bolter.
That is an interesting 40k question. Is that legal?
I think so.
Like, if so, let's say you have 1 unit, right?
The
Like
better
let's say
question-
you have a unit here, right?
Mhm.
Like you have a unit here, and there's 3 enemy units. One is on this side of you, one's on this side of you, and one's on this side of you. There's no physical way you can actually declare all 3 of them. But if you're willing to have the flexibility and let them all Overwatch on you, can you actually declare a charge?
You can
against-
declare charges. I mean, remember, all you have to
Like, can you just say I charge every unit within 12 of me,
yeah.
and let them all Overwatch,
Yeah.
and then pick any one you want if you roll a 12?
You just have to be able to make it to a unit to successfully complete the charge.
Weird.
I mean, remember, you can
Okay.
complete charges. You can't succeed.
Okay, that's cool. I
Yeah,
agree.
like if you're charging through forest,
Yep.
and you would need a 14.
8th edition is so weird.
Well, because any question like that, I think the better way to think about it is why is it not okay?
because
And if you can't come up
because
with,
you can't physically
but like
because
that's,
you
but that's
can't
not in the rules.
because you can't solve for X is why
Right,
because there
but
is no
they're
place
not
for it.
asking
But,
for X.
yeah,
Okay,
most of the
that's
time,
fine.
most of the time, all you're doing is getting a more Overwatch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
great. I'm gonna roll right. No, right.
Right there.
Right there.
Okay.
Right there. Here we go. Charge roll for Drakkhar.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
A 9. I don't think
I don't
is
think
enough.
I don't think you're gonna get the Rhino. Oh, did you do your Overwatch fire?
I did.
Yeah,
For the Rhino thing.
No.
So you won't get the Rhino.
No.
So
But
you're gonna have to go
it's
right
enough
up.
it's enough to get here.
Yeah, right there. Just make sure you're touching them both.
What's
Don't
it do
fall
with-
over.
what's it do with each of them?
Yeah, which is fine. He is.
It's that
Wait,
dumb sword.
It's wobbly model syndrome. Just
Alright,
just
there
shove
we
him
go.
over. There we go. All right, so there we go, guys. So we have Lord Drakkhar. He's up on the platform. He is charged against the Zongor and the Helldrake because he's awesome and can fly.
Yeah.
And then the Zongor are in with the Berserkers that are coming up the ladders. This is a very lot of roll. I'm going to honorarily name this guy Kevin Costner. That's Kevin Costner right
no,
there.
wait. He's clearly Hans Gruber.
No.
He would definitely be one of the mutant guys.
Yeah, that's true. Kevin Costner
Yeah,
is a
'cause-
mutant.
Oh, that's
He
true.
has
So he's one of the
skills,
spawn.
right?
One of the
Or
spawn.
Zangors.
No, he's a
My,
spawn. One of the spawns, Kevin Costner.
Speaking of spawns, they are also charging the Helldrake.
Okay. The spawn are charging the Helldrake.
I don't know.
I don't know if
they
you made
can
that.
get-
6. You probably made it.
I don't know if they can fit there though.
Well, because I was gonna have them up here.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, which is fine.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Hold on. That's Emma.
That is
Wait, we
so
did it
good.
again. In her little onesie.
Oh god, that's so good.
That's
That
the best thing I've
perfect.
ever seen ever in my life.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Oh god, that is so
She
good.
looks so delighted
Abe,
about
you
it,
have
too.
officially spread it to
I
another
spread
continent.
it. Well, I mean, that's.
You have a disciple of Nurgle.
That's so good.
That's
I
so-
am delighted by
No,
that.
this
That's
is
fantastic.
This has made my day.
Oh, man.
I guess the question technically is with the Helldrake, do you measure from the... Normally with flyers, you measure from the base, not the model.
Right.
Sure.
So
For this game, this is such a
Sure.
crazy board, it
Sure.
doesn't matter. You can assault it from the top or the bottom.
So in
doesn't
that
matter.
case, if I can insult from the wing, I'm already in range.
Yeah.
Because he's got very long wings. But so,
We will alter our boards so that it is most convenient for
Sure.
our viewers.
That's fine.
all right. So,
So,
I'm popping up here.
I would much rather have you up on top swinging instead of on the bottom where no one
Nah,
can
I
see
guess
you.
you could probably maybe made it in the bottom end, which that's fine.
Okay.
They're all tentacly, they can climb, they're fine.
Here, fixed it.
Oh no.
Oh, great.
All right.
There we go. He's good. He's good. They're on it. They're on it!
Yeah, they jumped on.
That is some Hollywood action right
Yes.
there.
It's like something straight out of
What was that
True
Arnold
Lies.
Schwarzenegger? I was gonna say
Yeah!
this is true. I was like, it's the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing where there we go, True Lies.
You see that way?
They're on the Harrier.
Yeah.
I was like, that's Jamie Lee Curtis and that's Arnold.
Where's Eliza Dushku?
I'm not talking to you.
What?
She was in it.
adorable in that movie.
Oh wait, was she the kid?
She's
She was the
good.
kid.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't just making that up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
I'm
got you,
just
Matt.
Weird.
I got
whistling
you.
Dixie. Right?
All
People
right.
say that in Texas?
Yes, they do.
I feel like when we
Not
get
much.
to the point where
Not
we
much.
have like Twitch overlays that work and broadcast stuff, we need to have anytime somebody follows our channel, like Emma pop up doing it.
Oh yeah.
We just need to make a little 8-bit graphic
Yeah.
of
Well,
like
she's doing
of
it. Like there's video
of a
with it.
nerdling.
Oh, no.
We just need to do the thing.
Of a nerdling.
So
Alright,
good.
I'm gonna start with
Can
it.
you have your daughter do that up against a green screen? 'Cause
Yeah,
that'd
can
be
we?
great.
Can we do that?
It's like hold up a blanket or something.
Yes.
I don't know what I want to start with. Are you gonna intercept?
Yeah, I could. It's definitely a thought I've had.
Come on.
No, I'll start with
Let's
Drakkhar.
declare your
Okay.
charges. All right.
So who is Drakkhar attacking?
I think he is going to mainly focus down the.
All right, Jen. Let's zoom in
the
just a
Virgins.
little bit, just to
Okay.
tighten it up a little tiny bit, because it is that whole zone.
How many
but-
wounds does the
Hold on.
Helldrake have?
Yeah, right there. That's fine.
Eldrick,
All right, so here is our
he
crazy
has
assault
7
fight
wounds
phase,
left.
guys. So we have Lord Drakhar.
And he
He's
does
in
heal
combat
one at the beginning of
with the
my turn
Helldrake
as well.
and the Zongors. We have the Spawn who jumped up from the crate, jumped up here, ran over. They're attacking the Helldrake. One of them's on the Helldrake because he's armed. Because that's Kevin Costner. And then we have the
You know, actually, yeah.
all the
don't focus
Berserkers
the
who
Helldrake.
ran around the corner, and they're in combat with the Zongors. So, and then of course at the base, on the ground in the water, sloshing around, are the Berserkers down on the bottom,
Yeah.
attacking the Helldrake. So this is crazy.
Mhm.
All your chargers go first.
So Drakkhar is just gonna focus down the Helldrake because he's not like dealing 3 wounds to one Zangor is pointless. Okay. So I'm just gonna focus down the Helldrake.
All right, so he's putting. So we're gonna start with Lord Drakhar.
Who has Diabolic Toughness, Diabolic Strength.
Yes.
Yes, attack. 7 attacks.
Okay, he's right
Yes.
there.
And
He's
he
going
gets his extra one
on the Helldrake.
Oh, right, for being of course. So he
On
has,
the Helldrake.
So it's 5, 6, 7.
And he gets one for the claw, right?
Malefic Talons.
Yeah.
Okay, so there.
8
Cool.
attacks.
Such a
7 attacks or 8 attacks?
7 swords, 1 talon.
8
what a
attacks.
slouch.
That's why he works with corn. 8 attacks.
They all hit.
They
Woo!
do hit.
All right, so that is 8 out of 8 attacks.
Come on, Helldrake explode.
It's rolling right there.
Explode. Come on, Helldrake explode.
Wounding on
Really, anywhere here.
3s.
It's rolling right here.
No, wounding on 3s.
Okay. Doing it on 3s. What do we got?
Rerolling those ones.
Rerolling 1s.
So that's a lot of wounds.
That is.
There's some 2s.
There is A2.
There's A2.
Okay, so that is 7 wounds.
The red is AP. They're all AP2, but red is 3 damage. Green is 2 damage.
Yep.
Ooh.
5 ups.
Ooh. All right, Helldrake. Can the Helldrake make it?
Yeah.
I'll use my red and green dice, not Matt's, like would have been convenient.
Right.
The Helldrake cannot make it.
Yay!
Good amount of 5 and 6.
No.
Are those 2 damage each or 3 damage each?
3 damage for red.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That would have killed him full.
Right.
That was 14 wounds.
Yay, Drakkhar.
All right, Lord Drakhar hacks the Helldrake down. Does the Helldrake explode?
No.
No.
It's not worth using a command point.
Right, you got to get Kevin Costner off the top of the.
Kevin Costner's dead!
All right, into the ground, into the water, it slumps.
No, it just gives a caw and flies. Caw! Look at it fly out. Caw, caw, caw.
It's like a little
Oh
fluffy
no,
bird.
I'm done.
It's so
This isn't fun anymore.
All right, cool.
Good attack, Matt.
Are you doing a thing?
Am I doing a thing, guys? What do you think? Should I do the thing? I'm gonna do the thing.
Aw,
That's 2 command points.
Yep, I'm gonna counter-offensive.
Alright.
Navarin says, I'm back. Can Matt please start actively developing his 4X water gun fight game? I must play it.
No, I'm not gonna do the thing.
Okay, great.
Oh, okay. So
Navarin
to
is
you.
talking about my popular mechanics article that
Yeah,
got
it was
posted
good.
10 minutes ago.
Ooh.
It was.
I'm really enjoying designing all these games. So I am glad I came up with this article series. And if Abe is not counter-offensiving, then it doesn't matter what I do. I will get in with the bear shirts next.
Yep. All right, here come the Berserkers. Which one? Oh well, the ones on the water.
Oh yeah, the ones in the
They
water will
are-
probably fight the cultists just
they're-
because they.
Because they're
The
berserkers.
Emperor of Mankind would like to know if you're feeling alright, Abe, because the rhino didn't explode.
I know, nothing exploded so far.
All right, so here we go. We are into the Berserkers up on top of the platform.
But it's okay.
Into the Zongors.
When this rhino gets in there, the one you can't see on the screen, it's
Right.
going to go ahead and do the gargoyles, and then it will explode, and it will just kill everything nearby.
No,
Because
I'm
that-
sad because I know you're right.
Because that's what Thousand Sun Rhinos do.
Yeah. Alright, these are my Berserker chain axes.
Yep.
They do have +1 to hit, which count as your glamour, because pre-science.
Because you're pre-science.
Because you're a pre-scientist.
And reroll 1's Drakkhar.
Definitely.
Ugh, that is a lot of attacks.
So 2's go away. There we go. Yeah, that is... So I missed once.
Okay.
So what's that? 19. Wounding on probably 3s?
Yeah, you're turn 5. Or you're turn 6 with the axes, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, axes are +1.
Are they, and they're strength 5 base?
Probably. I mean, either way. They're not strength 3.
Well, the chain, no matter for the chainsword.
Yeah, I'll check that after.
Forget.
Woof.
That's better.
Yeah, it's a lot of ones, but fortunately Lord Drakhar is an Arch Prince of Chaos.
Why did I write these rules?
Much better.
Woo!
What have I
Hoisted on your
done?
own petard.
What have I done?
Alright, so that is a total of 5.
Let's get him, Lord Drakhar.
15 wounds at AP1.
And remember, you guys, you can download the PDF. Lord Drakhar is in there. So if you want Lord Drakhar's rules,
You can see. That's
right
Lord
there.
Drakhar.
There he is. That's what he looks like. And you can go grab that PDF. It's free. Just go get it.
Mm-hmm.
And that will let you follow along with our entire narrative
they are
campaign
25
all
days.
this season. But Lord Drakhar is the only guy who's special. Everyone else is just normal codex in this
Nice.
in this battle. All right, so the Berserkers have killed off
8 so far.
Ooh!
And they still
Rough.
have their chain swords and second attack.
I can go before your second attack.
Fine.
Navarin
no,
asked-
no, I don't, because you charge.
Navarin asked the Holy Emperor of Mankind if it made him feel guilty, guilty when his angry sons fought. And the Holy Emperor of Mankind says, I think not. Nope, Conrad has issues and Magnus was a nerd.
Nerds!
Conrad does have issues. Conrad absolutely had issues.
That is 5 wounds.
I'm trying to think which.
No, 6. One more.
I'm trying to think
I
which
did
of the
one
which of the other Primarchs was that guy? Was the nerds the super big roided up?
Ogre?
Yeah, Ogre. Oh my God, that was his name. I was
Yeah.
like, what was his name? Ogre. Yes.
Your second
Yes.
round,
Which
sir.
I think it's
Alright.
angry. Oh, there we go. So everyone, you must transpose all of the important characters from Revenge of the Nerds into the Primarchs. Go.
So it turns out that Zangors are not super resistant to being charged by Berserkers.
It turns out.
Backed up by Chaos Lords.
Shocking everybody.
Yeah.
Woo.
In fact, I think what we've learned over the last this week and last week is that Zangors are not super resistant. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're kind of resistant to shooting.
I mean, they were
Just not
decent
close
today.
I mean, they have a 4-up and vulnerable.
Well,
Yeah, that's
with,
pretty
with,
mean.
with the spell.
Yeah, with glamour.
Yeah.
Which is
Gilbert
really-
23 says Russ was ogre for sure. Russ
Is
or
it-
Angron.
Is it? Yeah, I think it's Angron. I can see Angron just screaming nerds really at the hut because that's fun.
10 wounds.
All right. You want to do chain swords also?
Yes.
The Holy Emperor of Mankind is now calling Navarin a heretic and wondering which chaos god he follows.
The question is
Nerdle,
which
right?
which character in Revenge of the Nerds is Alfarius? Who's like the sneaky one?
Never seen the movie actually. What year did the movie come out?
Long time ago. Long time ago.
Somewhere in there.
So before I was born, Larry.
Russ says that. Prev says that Russ is Booker.
Okay.
6 more.
Nice.
Take these 6.
See, they thought they were lucky because they were in combat with Lord Drakkhar.
Yeah.
Nope. Those berserkers clearly were throwing their axes.
Yeah, alright. Feeling pretty good about
That
that
is
one.
pretty. Is that the second? Like you're done? Now they're done, or is there like a whole nother round of
No,
attacks? they
that
have
was
to
the
make?
second round.
I could go again, right?
But after I go. 'Cause
Sure.
That's at the end of it.
Yeah.
Also, I
If
have
I
to,
so chose, I could.
Oh god!
I
So
mean,
he killed how many?
he has this phase or this. Or, I mean, this
Like this one phase.
this one phase. I think
It's
he-
those guys, right? That's
Yeah, it's
that's
those
what,
guys.
What he killed?
I mean,
Was that like
he's-
14 or something?
The Berserkers killed 16.
The berserkers killed 16 Zongors.
But I've
in one
lost
assault
22 this turn,
Mhm.
so my leadership check is not going to be
It's
great.
gonna be
right?
bad.
So I mean, if you really, I think you definitely should attack them again.
Right.
I think they are they have dust genome in them because they're all going to jump into the water
Yeah,
and
sure.
paddle away.
Yeah.
They're duck birds. They're duck gores.
Yeah.
Duck gores assemble.
Now I'm thinking of like an entire squad of just like bloody chaos versions of Howard the Duck.
Oh no, I'm uncomfortable.
With chainswords.
7 wounds. No, 8 wounds.
Oh, dang.
I got chainswords, man.
Yeah. No, because I forget Zangors are also really good in combat.
Yeah, Zongors are solid. Just
freeze,
not against berserkers.
fully beat. Lose 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't feel bad. That's what they do, you know.
Well-
Berserkers do that to like Tau Fire Warriors too.
Right.
Ouch. There's some shade on those Tau Fire Warriors.
The Tau Fire Warriors fighting the shit.
I
Okay.
think I'm done.
Is
Oh,
that it?
I'm going
The
to
Berserkers have no of the.
pile in.
Yep.
And alright, so the rule is I have to end closer to the closest unit?
Yes.
No. When you're consolidating, you have to move towards the closest unit.
Yes.
Apparently, Sanguinus is the preppy blonde,
So I can move
Yep.
this way.
and the Holy Emperor of Mankind
Yes.
says, "Be careful what you say about my hawk
Yeah,
boy."
because that's over there.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unit or model? Good question. I'm not sure.
Right.
Doran
Basically,
is
do I have to move this way or
Lewis.
can I move
I
that
think the
way?
intention is you have to move this way, but I'm not certain. I don't really care.
Yeah.
This comparison is fantastic.
Three.
Thank you all.
I'm very into this.
Okay. Did you want to fight again?
No, I'm good.
No. What if I spend 2 command points and pass my leadership check?
Then I'll kill you next turn.
How very Arnold of you.
Wow.
Yeah, remember when I said I would kill you last?
That's Sully. Sully. Remember
Right.
when I said I'd kill you last.
Alright, let's see if I can pass my leadership check.
Alright, here we go. Leadership check. Are you going to use the command points to have them automatically pass?
Can
Okay,
you?
so you lost
I can.
6.
How? Wait, I mean, I can spend 2 command points.
Yeah, you can use
Oh,
2 command
oh,
points
oh,
and just have them
sure.
pass.
No, but if you're rolling.
So I lost 22 of them. I have leadership 7, so I'm going to lose d6 plus 14 of the 8 remaining.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
How many
so you need a
Zongors
negative
died?
7.
alright.
Alright, so you got a 2.
So I only lose 16.
15 Zongors.
So he runs away twice. He runs away twice. He runs away twice. They all run away twice.
Into the water, and then they duck paddle away.
Yeah.
Caw, caw.
And you get a 3-inch consolidation if you so
No,
choose.
you don't.
Oh, you don't?
Because I ran away in the morale.
Oh, right,
It's
it's
not-
true.
Oh,
That's
right.
true.
Well,
That's
I
true.
could have consolidated
True.
at the point,
True.
but
You could have, but most
Yeah.
of your guys were already
Yep.
as close to me as they could get.
I think that one guy's getting tired. He's like, can
yeah,
I get up on the
he's
platform?
not getting tired. He's a corn berserker. He's fine.
This is
Let's
the,
go back.
This
Where did
is
his
the
backpack go?
swimming group.
I don't know.
It was too heavy because he was climbing up this thing. He's like, I don't need this. All right.
All right, well, that was
yeah,
awesome.
I'm feeling good about that turn.
Okay, so that is the end of turn 1.
Good giant, yeah.
Everyone's you gotta
All right.
you
So-
slow playing,
What? Yeah, that. Well, no, that was. That was.
and
that was
you
a long
killed
turn.
a squad of
30
Zongors.
Zangors.
40 kill is not important.
We did start a little late.
What was the
today.
Zongors unit cost?
It's not important.
It is important.
Matt might have gained.
Might have gained.
You might, if you were to keep track of these things.
If theoretically.
Theoretically, you might put him at having like 20.
Yay!
Seriously, 20?
Well, they killed the Helldrake at 10.
Oh, the Helldrake.
Zangors at
Okay,
10.
Yay!
20. All right, it is 2,000 suns, top of 2. Go.
There's only one. Well, no, I guess there are 2,000 suns here. You were correct.
Yes.
2,000 suns. So I've got 4 models left.
This is fine.
This is great.
This is all fun.
This is where I want to be. Now I'm going because as Zinch, this is all part of my plan.
It's all part of the
Yeah, I mean,
master plan.
as for all I know, I am just like a pawn in Zinch's play, or however a metaphor works.
However a metaphor works.
Maybe I shouldn't have paid attention in English class in
Yeah.
junior high.
The rest of the dominoes will fall like a house of cards. Checkmate.
Yeah.
So, what is Abe doing?
No, Abe is doing nothing else.
Yeah.
All right, are these guys getting out of a rhino, or are these guys in the webway?
These guys are getting out of it.
Okay, one rhino. The doors open, and out of it comes the whispering, cold wind that says, "All is done."
Yeah, because he still has a bunch of room remaining. It's like he's not as screwed as he makes him sound.
No.
Makes himself sound.
And then here comes one squad of 10 rubrics, all armed with warp flamers. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
They get to move 9 or 8. There they go. They get out. They climb up on that crate, and then that gets them up onto the top of the platform.
Yeah.
Rubrics.
Rubrics. Yeah, especially the warp flamers. Like Drakkhar probably will die.
Let's see if they can get him, guys. Warp flamers are nasty.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like they're all flamers that are -2 save. Sucks.
I just have to hope that my demon save really helps me out.
I like that Drakkhar is in the classic, like, Hollywood villain. He just killed all of the all the like the bodyguards and the chumps, and he's like,
and then doesn't look behind him.
Yes, and then he's like, he hears the hiss behind him of all the flamethrowers. He's like, wait, what is this behind? On fire. Down Drakkhar goes.
And then as he dies, just you fools! Not even sure who he's shouting at.
Like, what is happening?
I think that in the words of both the words of both Skeletor and Cobra Commander, which is I'm surrounded by boobs.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by incompetent boobs.
Yeah. Are they just dropping from webway?
From the webway, yeah.
Sure.
They're incurred out of the webway.
Yeah. He's blue. Cobra Commander dresses in blue. Skeletor's blue.
I mean, everyone is blue today.
It all makes sense.
It's a very, we're all
kind of
dabba dee baba die.
Yeah.
Ooh, those guys came out of the webway. All right, out of the webway right here. 10 rubrics. These guys have bolters. And there's 10 rubrics. Those guys have flamers. So,
well, it's like the Hellbolt flamer or Hellbolt guns or whatever they're called, right?
Inferno bolt gun.
Our apologies for running 2 armies that are primarily blue. We will have Abe beaten after the battle, and all fighting on water.
I mean, maybe beaten during the battle. That remains to be seen.
I mean, fingers crossed. I'm hoping.
The question is, has Matt foolishly bumbled into a Zinchian ambush? Or is
that's like yep.
I mean, I assume that, right? Isn't that like Zinch's whole thing, that he already knows everything that's going on?
It's true, and even if I lose, it's on purpose.
Yeah,
just remember that.
But they talk about how Zinch has a fractal mind, so it's all about plots. There's no ultimate destination. So Zinch keeps secrets from himself.
Oh,
so he's not quite aware. All that matters is that it's all hidden in subterfuge and change.
Sure.
But there is no ultimate goal.
There is no end goal.
Right.
It's
just ha. That's pretty much that. Like, that is his life's goal. Is that?
No, it's very good. You didn't expect that. It's like, yeah, that's fine.
But I got like a losing lotto ticket. Ha!
Well,
there you won.
Well, Zinch doesn't have a plan in mind. Magnus does.
Sure,
and
that's true.
Like my favorite line in like this book is in the Thousand Sons book is. Though at times the manifold sects of the Thousand Sons seem divided or even opposed to one another, this is merely an illusion, a result of the incomprehensibility of Magnus's ambitions and the unfathomable will of Zinch. Each thrall band and each sorcerer has a role to play, and they are all secretly guided towards the fate envisioned by their demon Primarch.
So you're like
even when they're killing each other, it's all on purpose.
Part of Magnus's plan.
Totally, like Scout's honor, all part of the plan here.
I like that a lot.
But that's ultimately what you get as like as a crazy like demon thing, right? Like you're like, I'm the Lord of Change and like mysterious, and you just like, and they're like, was that a mistake? No, totally not. Like,
right.
What do you mean?
Meant to do that.
Yeah.
Like when your cat like falls into the water. And he's like, no,
I especially like the concept of keeping secret, like, or just the whole thing being just that haha moment, regardless of how.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
totally, yeah.
It's like I spread a rumor that you had never seen a minivan. Like,
cool.
What? Why is that a thing though?
Because you weren't expecting it.
You got me there.
Like you, I too can do pre-science.
Sure.
And I'm gonna pre-science these guys.
Alright, here we go. That's the sorcerer who's in their squad who's doing it? Did you do it on a 5? I don't think you did. Unless you get benefits.
Yay.
Oh, failed. That's why he's an aspiring sorcerer.
Right.
Actually, he's an exalted sorcerer.
Alright, so Rev says that Lamar is Ferrus Manus.
Alright.
Because he does the robot in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It's like a
yes, Glamour.
Wormser is Vulcan.
Other thing.
Who did the thing?
Magnus is Poindexter.
You can't try to stop it.
The nerd.
Gilbert is Lionel Johnson.
Unless the minus one to hit them.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thank you all.
And how many do you have left?
I've still got another spell from him, another spell from him, and then I've got 2 from Rick.
And clearly, someone needs to take all of these, all of this entire chart of information, and they need to work it up as in meme generator.
Yay!
To be shared with the world.
Weaver of Fates on them.
6. Failed?
Goes off. 6.
Okay.
I think I can only deny once.
I don't remember.
Lord Drakkhar, I believe, could deny once. I don't think
Lord
he could
Drakkhar.
He's corn.
Oh, he's corn. He can do nothing.
He has a sorcerer though.
Where is his sorcerer?
Down there. I'm using the apostle because that's all. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
But he did stop my my glamour.
I did stop glamour, which was
It was good.
pretty good. Deny 1. So I'm out of denies. Go crazy.
So they have that. I'm gonna smite the bear shirts over here.
All right. We have a smite going across.
Yep.
Zap.
2 bear shirts. That squad's gonna smite Drakkhar. They will, and that will be enough to get D3 wounds instead of 1.
No, you said D3.
Yeah, D1, D3.
Oh, your aspiring sword.
Yeah. 3 wounds.
3.
Four
Ooh,
wounds on
that
Drakkhar.
hurts.
And then we'll smite with this guy. No.
All right. Lord Drakkhar takes 3 wounds from a really successful smite from the
Minor sorcerer too.
from a minor. Yeah, from the aspiring sorcerer.
Shooting.
Ooh.
Alright, we're gonna shoot Drakkhar.
He's gonna be a sorcerer soon.
Yeah. It's a good
Spells like that.
call. Good call.
Maybe your disc sorcerer down there. I was like, flew him up there. I was like, do I really want him that close to the bear shirts?
He puts him right in the water.
Alright, so this is decent. Alright, so that is.
He'll be fine. He won't be fine. He's not gonna be fine.
29 flamer hits.
Good. That's my favorite number of flamer hits to be hit by.
It's a prime number.
But it's not a multiple of 9 or 8.
It could be if it's
Right. No, but wouldn't that
prime
be more important that it would be a multiple of 8?
multiple set of 9.
9?
9 is Inch's number.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, no, but I'm corn.
Oh, 8. Yes.
Yeah.
You'd want 24 hits, and you'd be like, whatever. I'll
Yeah.
make all those.
Yeah.
Well,
Or at least I'd make a third of
I
them.
got 6 more from the other one, so it's a total of 35.
Still doesn't help.
I mean, I'm trying. Alright. I do need 5s to wound you, though.
All right, Lord Drakkhar, 35 hits from all of the
That's 4.
flamers. How many wounds, guys?
6.
How many wounds? Got 10 so far.
11.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
12 wounds at minus 2.
Yep.
12.
Looking for 5s.
12 wounds, minus 2 on Lord Drakkhar. Here he goes.
Yeah. It's 2 damage each, right?
Nope.
Oh, just 1.
These are just flamers.
Oh, okay.
Problem is that.
He is dead.
Or is he?
Right.
All right,
So-
he has been burned to cinders, but he has a special rule.
Drakhar's special rule. I'll get you next time.
Joe.
Yeah. What's the name of your flamer squad?
Flamer Squad Joe.
Flamer Squad Joe. Well, no, you wouldn't know that. Whatever.
He knows. He's
I mean, he just calls
No.
everything. He just calls everything Joe, obviously.
Sure.
But it's like the demon name Joe. You know, like.
Yeah, I mean, you figure, especially if a demon prince calls you a name, you're just like, yeah, all right,
Sure.
that's my name.
Well,
Sure.
that's the secret of why like no one in G.I. Joe ever dies. It's because they're all demons and they just get banished to the war,
Oh.
and then they show back up.
It's very subtle.
It's very subtle, but it's in there. Also, if you watch like the original cut, not the one that was made for kids, all their eyes glow red.
Keely Hurts,
entire
thank you
show.
so much for that sub.
Totally.
Welcome to
Oh.
the sub fam.
Hey! Thank you very much. Welcome.
Welcome.
Glad to
indeed.
have ya.
Yeah.
This is a good time to join because right now Drakkhar is not gonna die. He doesn't.
Unless someone wants to use their cast Lord reroll to make him reroll that.
Don't.
Don't
But while
think
we are
have
going
any
over that,
Chaos
He
Lords
comes
in
back
chat.
with how many wounds?
Well,
I will explain how this works. The first time Lord Drakkhar is reduced to 0 wounds, roll a d6 on a 3+. I got a 4. Set him up again at the end of the phase, so he will get to ignore the rest of this phase.
Yeah.
Yep.
As close as possible to his previous position, more than 1 inch away from any enemies, with 2d3 wounds remaining.
All right. So
Right now,
mark where he
he's
was.
Gone.
All right.
Right now.
That's where he was burned into a little cinder.
We've defeated the pathetic Lord Drakkhar. Well, that's it for us.
Back next time.
I don't believe it. That's ridiculous.
He always says that.
I mean, it's
Yes.
true because it happened.
Nah, what are you talking about? Anyway, moving
Alright,
on.
now
that
the
we've
rest
dealt
of your
with
phase.
that, yeah, these guys are all going to shoot.
Also, Killy Hurts, thanks for that follow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come on
Suck
in.
before
Yeah,
follow.
doing
That's
it in
a
the
bold
wrong
strap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like it.
Okay, so we got these rubrics over here. They're all going. They're shooting across the water into the berserkers
Yeah.
in the middle. You're not going to shoot the spawn?
That's what this guy's for.
Oh, he's going to shoot those spawns. I can't wait to see Kevin Costner get shot right in the water. Maybe we should name that spawn Kevin Costner's career.
Oh,
What's the
That
name?
was rough.
Dennis Hopper.
yeah.
That's the dude's name. He also played King Koopa in the
8
Mario Brothers movie. Greatest movie ever made.
8 wounds at -2.
Really? That's
It's so good. Trust the fungus.
Trust the fungus.
What are we doing? 8 wounds?
8 at -2. So you're 4s.
Wow, so much online with all those best work.
Absolutely.
Other than Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Dumar.
And then 4
That was also very fun.
from the Soul Reaper cannon
Which is now on Netflix.
at -3.
Ooh, that's rough.
4.
So 5s.
Yeah, Soul Reaper cannon did good.
Ooh, this guy is just this
No,
guy.
that was this guy.
Oh, the Soul Reaper cannon.
Lose 3.
5s. Yeah. Wow. Jeez. Okay, so the rubrics and the Soul Reaper cannon in particular, they're just gunning down the berserkers. 5 lost in that one phase.
Yeah.
All right. We're
Rough.
gonna make this a game, guys.
Rough.
Not got all cocky, but like I said, this is all about Zeech's plans.
All right, here we go. Forge Fiend. All right, the Forge Fiend, guys. It's right here. It's on top of the crate. It's been hanging back way deep in Abe's deployment zone.
We're gonna
They're shooting-
Hades autocannon them.
Yep.
and
Going
we're gonna
into the spawn.
Ectoplasma them.
Into the spawn. Let's go back to the overhead, Jim. Take a look.
3 shots from the ectoplasma cannon.
It's magic. All right, Forge Fiend right here, guys. Shooting across on these guys right there.
Yeah, these are my chaos cultists.
The Spawn twins, Kevin Costner and Kevin Costner's career.
Right.
I'll let you decide which one's which. Well, whichever one dies first is clearly Kevin Costner's career.
Fair.
Kevin Costner's
Yeah,
still alive.
he really has.
still alive.
Yeah, he really has just disappeared.
That's what happens when you spend like $300 million making Waterworld and then the Postman after.
I'm gonna use a command point for Demon Forge
Ooh.
on this guy.
Okay.
I can reroll hits and wounds this phase.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 1 command point used.
Yep.
Thousand Suns are down to 2.
So 3 shots from the ectoplasma cannon at the berserkers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, with the Berserkers. Okay.
Ectoplasma cannon's going against them. 2 hits.
Okay.
What's the minus on that?
2 wounds. And it is a -3.
I make it.
You do. Exactly.
Yeah.
Both of them?
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 5s.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then they Hades autocannons.
Okay.
The other dudes and the bobs.
Yep.
At the spawn.
My spawn.
This spawn
Okay.
of Chaos.
Here they go. Ecto cannons right here.
We're
On
done.
the spawn.
Chaos spawns. 4 wounds. Just a -1.
-1. So that counteracts the cover. Spawn have really crappy saves. It's
Yeah,
either a 5
they
or a
do.
6.
I think they, because I know they're not demons.
So the
I
minus
always
1.
think they are.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
minus
they have
1.
a 5+.
Okay, so they have a 5.
2.
2 damage each.
1
So
is
4
dead.
wounds.
Black.
Was it Kevin Costner or Kevin Costner's career?
No, that's Dennis Hopper.
Oof.
Oh, Dennis Hopper into the water. Yeah, he hasn't done much.
He died a while ago.
Yes.
Mini Chaos Lord Emma says good night. She's going to bed.
Good
night,
night,
Emma.
Emma. Thanks for watching. You're awesome. Oh, this guy. You know what? He's gonna shoot the other.
Sure.
Spawn. 6 shots.
Oh, I have a launcher.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh,
4 hits.
good hits right there from the Havoc Launcher.
3 wounds. I don't think it has any minus.
This is Berserkers or the Spawn?
Spawn.
Okay, on the Spawn from that
Force.
Rhino that is crawling up on the island.
Take 1.
Alright, take 1.
Down to 3.
And then
1 wound on the Spawn.
he's gonna declare a charge. A Rhino. Yeah, that's on. Oh wait, state of the face. So Drakkhar now comes back. That's the end of my shoot.
Okay.
He comes back at the end. of the
So he comes back with
2d3 wounds.
yeah. 4's not bad.
That's exactly average.
Yeah. Hoping for more, but there's one up here.
Got lucky. Put him back.
What?
Yeah, I don't think there's really. Yeah, I told you, I wasn't lying.
I completely foresaw this.
Yeah, there's not really any tricky place I can be, so I'll just pop in. But I'll face you this time.
Sure.
Lord Drakhar returns with 4 wounds, sent back from the warp.
It makes like a loud pop.
Alright, so my Rhino is
And then
going
he's
to
just
charge the cultists and the berserkers.
Say that again.
The Rhino?
Yeah.
Is going to charge the cultists and the berserkers.
Okay.
I like to think of it. It's like a giant explosion of pink bubbles, but they have skulls in them.
Right.
I feel like we need to have
It's like, I think I'm terrified, but I'm not sure.
to have Aventine.
Also, why does it smell like soap?
Right. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Corniness.
Well,
I
corny
need
jokes.
some. I need
Someone
some
has to
ices.
clean the brass throne so it's shiny.
Some cow.
We need to have Aventine go back and redo these Zinch rhinos, the Thousand Sun rhinos. We don't have enough like bombs strapped to the side.
Yeah.
Warning: do not poke hard.
Gargoyles that like shoot out silly
Be
string.
pretty rad. Ooh.
4. No. Nothing.
All right.
Whew.
7.
Yeah, it's probably enough.
Alright, Navern wants to know. Primaris Librarian or Primaris Chaplain as a birthday gift for his roommate?
The Chaplain is a really hot model.
Yeah.
If you're looking, I mean, I think the Chaplain is a much better model.
But like gameplay wise, maybe not.
Gameplay wise, it depends on what his army is, I would say.
I mean, librarians are pretty useful overall.
They
Psychics
are pretty useful.
like as much as I do love corn, like let's admit that psychic is useful.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we have a charge from the Rhino into Berserkers.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He's
What?
gargoyle.
Oh, you're gonna
What do
Gargoyle.
you think I'm going to do?
That's what, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
There
Rhinos
is,
are
like-
just bombs now.
Yeah.
That's true.
Rhinos are. The floor is lava. Rhinos are bombs.
Yeah.
The question I have now is: does my really not great at combat squad of Rubric Marines want to charge Drakkhar
To try
And
to
just
somehow
hope for the
do
best.
4
and try
wounds
to do
to
4 wounds before he can jump down and kill my character?
and fly away.
And I don't think I do because
I don't know if you can get 4 wounds on him. Rubrics aren't that
that's
good
what I'm
hand to
saying. They're
hand.
really not good.
I think you're just going to lose half the squad and do like a wound
Yep.
to him. And then he'll fly away. Well, except if he flies away, he can't charge you.
Yeah,
Because he'll be leaving combat.
or he'll just stay there and kill the entire squad.
Yes, there is that.
Because he gets 8 attacks.
Yep.
I mean, I do.
Although to be fair, if I don't get diabolic strength off, I'll only have 7.
Sure. But like he's going to wreck them, and I don't think it's worth it. On the other hand, if he tries to charge them, they should be able to kill him in Overwatch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a squad you do
Matt's
not want to
favorite
charge.
game.
Yeah, and it's true.
Oh, Matt gets so excited.
I do
when
love.
people,
We don't.
when
Yeah.
people are charging him.
Yeah.
It's like I can play
You're
Overwatch.
like, oh man.
I love playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'll get Reinhardt, and then you won't get any shots off because I'll just hide behind my barrier.
I mean,
Let me be your.
that's
shield.
what rhinos are, right?
Rhino hearts.
All right.
Rhino hearts.
Okay, so we're just gonna go to the gargoyles. Let's just
Yeah.
jump to gargoyles.
It is a very. All right. So no charges.
In that kind of charge. I don't have any additional.
Okay, no more charges to declare. So when is that? When is the
start
gargoyle
of the
thing
fight
needed?
phase.
A fight phase.
Okay, so we're in the fight phase. There's only one assault in this turn, and it's
Yep.
right down there. All right, Jen. So we are.
And
it
the
is-
assault is very
It is
secondary
that
to the
one.
gargoyle.
Yeah, it is that rhino
So
right
I've
there.
I've got
Fighting-
both units of cultists.
Oh, that's very nice. All right,
both
right there.
characters,
Okay.
the berserkers, and this.
That's
squad.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is going to use the like warp gargoyles stratagem.
It is
Read it exactly so everyone knows what is happening.
the most amazing strategy.
It's
It is
so
the most amazing.
good.
This is why Thousand Suns now have the best rhinos in the game.
Yes. So it is warp flame gargoyles. Use the stratagem at the start of any fight phase. So
Yeah.
if I live through this fight phase,
You can
I
do
do
it
it
again.
again.
Okay,
So
what
good.
does it do?
Pick a Thousand Sun vehicle from your army, but not a Hellbrood or Helldrake. Sadly, if Helldrakes could have
Oh,
like
no.
gargoyles,
yeah.
it would be so
No.
good. It would be so good. They could have these little, you could model like little gargoyles.
Can you do
flying
it to
with
these
them.
guys?
You can do it to them, but
they'll never be.
Sure.
Well, if you had a Mauler Fiend.
You could do it to a Mauler Fiend. You can also do it to a Defiler.
Yeah. Mauler Fiend will actually be in combat.
If it got charged or whatever.
Yeah. Right. Roll a d6 for each unit, friend or foe, within 3 inches of it, subtracting 2 if it's a character or vehicle. On a 4+, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds.
All right.
I have gotten a lot of his units within 3 inches.
All right. Here
So,
goes. So
you're
you're
everyone
gonna
except the noise monkeys.
So you're gonna call out the unit, and Abe is gonna roll to see if they are set on fire.
Cultists.
Cultists on a 4.
Yes.
Yes.
How
D3
many?
mortal wounds.
1.
No.
Next squad.
Bear ships.
Bear shirts.
Berserkers.
No.
No.
I'm down
My
to 2 points.
Abe is
yes.
thinking about whether he wants to command point that because he really wants to set those.
I'm gonna
berserkers
command.
on
Yeah,
fire.
I'm gonna command point.
Okay, he's gonna command point it. Second
Down to
chance to
1
roll a
point.
4.
Nope.
Yay!
Oh, failed. Down to 1 command point.
My Sorcerer.
Nope.
No.
My Exalted Champion.
Nope.
No.
My Cultists.
Nope.
No.
My other Marines.
Nope.
Yay!
Wow.
Oh,
How
well.
ineffectual!
That happens.
Well, last game it was everyone was hit and set on fire by it.
Yep.
All right.
Well, yeah, for every volley of gargoyles where everyone hits, you're gonna have one where no hits.
Hey, I killed a cultist.
Yep.
That happens.
Yeah.
That happens.
It was totally worth 2 command points to kill that cultist.
Alrighty.
That
Efficient.
cultist was just really offensive.
Efficient.
He was very important to my whole plan. Like
The
now
Lord
that
of
I
your
don't
army.
have-
Totally understood.
Alright, so I got 3 attack. I get to go attack first.
Here we go.
Yeah, you have your 3 rhino
world's
attacks.
super aggressive rhino. It's angry.
Yep, alright, so back to you.
All right,
so
good.
totally fails. All
I
right,
will
berserkers.
attack with my berserkers
Twice.
It's okay, Rhino. All you have to do is explode now.
Right. That's his ultimate
All
job.
you have to do. We got any Chaos Lord rerolls or anyone wants to donate?
There are no
100
Chaos
bits?
Lords in chat today.
I seem to remember that somebody had donated like 800 bits a while ago, and the next vehicle that died was going to explode.
Yep,
and they
that happened.
No, I don't think it's happened yet.
no,
so I
it
think it's clearly this
No,
one.
I keep track of it. It happened.
I think you were in the room that donated those 800
Yeah,
bits.
nope, that's not the case.
It happened at the tournament yesterday.
I have not missed a game.
It happened at the tournament.
Yeah, when you were in the bathroom.
All right, so I'm gonna leave this up to Larry if I'm within 8 for my berserkers.
For what are you trying to do?
Well, if I'm within 8
Oh,
of
if they're
Drakkhar.
within 8 of Drakkhar?
I think that
What is
guy
it?
is.
Measuring it. Partial judge.
So Neverin said that the chaplain was his initial thought, but his roommate's other army is Tau, so he was thinking to let him play a psychic phaser once.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
It's like 7.5.
cool.
That's fair. It's a hard call though. I think the chaplain is by far possibly the best of the Primaris models. Like just overall.
Oh, yeah. That
The
chaplain's
Primaris
really hot.
And that his
Rhino
roommate is playing a
toughness?
pure Primaris detachment.
Rhino toughness.
7.
7.
Okay, 5s still. Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 still.
I mean, does he fight against a lot of psychic armies and need the defense? I mean, in a pure Primaris army, the psychers probably better because they don't tend to have a ton of assault.
Ancients.
Yeah. You might have an ancient.
Ancients are where it's at.
Ancients are where it's at. I really wish I had some ancients to.
That is 8 wounds at AP1.
No, whatever.
4s.
Yeah, I got
4s to the rhino.
Rhino's got this. He's been the star of the show so far.
Alright, how many 4s is Abe gonna roll? Got 8 of them.
4 fours.
Exactly average, right?
Yeah.
Kid, you take 4 wounds.
I do take 4 ones. It's fine.
What was that, 11 or 12?
4 more at full.
Take 1 more.
Taking 5 wounds.
See, we're fine. At this rate, I'll have a wound left.
Second volley of attacks, and then I'll do cultist just for convenience.
Sure.
So many rolls.
Yeah.
All of that rumbling you hear, that's the like 60 attacks that the berserkers are getting.
So I'm beginning to think that my plan of throwing things into the berserkers in combat
Maybe not work.
I don't know. Yeah.
like maybe he's like they can't kill all those chat. Wait, maybe they can kill all those chaff units.
5 more at AP1.
4s.
How about I take 2 of those?
Taking 7 wounds.
2 more at full.
Good.
All right, the rhino only suffered 7 wounds.
Yeah, it's fine.
I should have heroic intervention with my sorcerer and.
Yep. But could they really fit in there?
Yeah.
And the cultists.
One of them could.
And the cultists.
Sure.
Yeah, and the cultists.
Of which I have 7.
7 too many. The cultists are really not dying this game. They should be.
What are they? 4s, right?
Yeah.
Not bad.
1 wound.
Oh, when you take a wound on a rhino from a cultist, it's just embarrassing. It's the shame.
I mean,
it's
it
the
is,
shame.
but it's not Magnus being wounded by a
nurgling.
By a nurgling.
Oh, that was good.
That was good.
Uh,
Stupid Magnus.
all right, that's my
1
turn.
wound left.
yeah, I think that's it.
Yep.
All right, to me.
Yep. You do need to make a leadership check for those berserkers
Yes.
because they lost.
Their leadership is.
Alrighty, leadership checks, morale, berserkers.
I think they can make it.
I mean, they can.
How many
only
did they
lost
lose?
8.
No,
Oh yeah, they got all shot up. Oh, the ones up top.
I think they lost 1 in the previous one, didn't they?
I don't think so. I don't think I did anything wrong.
Maybe not. No.
Roll your d6 just right away, so we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 5, so that's bad. They're out. They run. The 2 last berserkers jump into the water and paddle away.
I like to imagine there's just a bunch of people like there's like a hot tub in the middle of this thing with a bar and that's like under like a little dome that we can't see, and all the rest of the squads just jump in and paddle into the hot tub. You know, that's where we flee to. And there's just a bunch of like birdmen.
It's like the underwater bar and like in the right stuff.
Yeah.
And they're just all down there like having cocktails,
Yeah.
watching the battle above them.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. I'll take another martini.
What's
please.
going on?
Fly down here.
Why are we doing this?
All right, so we're at. We need to.
I'm afraid of heights.
Points.
Points.
Sure.
What did you do?
I killed the berserkers.
Killed the berserkers.
What's your worth? How much?
Which a squad of 10 berserkers has a number of points. That number is 9.
All right, so that is
Making a comeback, guys.
to the 1,000 suns. That is 13. There we go. 13. All right,
Making a comeback.
here we go, Lord Drakkhar. What are you doing?
I don't know. All
He's
right.
thinking about it. He's thinking about what he's gonna do, guys.
All right. So we're gonna have these.
Matt has on his
Oh,
his hoodie of tactics.
Right.
So
Go.
it's gonna let him win.
+2 to tactics.
Plus 3 to tactics.
Oh wait, give me my Zinchian headpiece.
There we go.
Yes, this is the official Zinchian headpiece.
Now you cannot be defeated.
Yes. Now we're here to play.
I like it. It's good.
And also I'm rising from the deep of this ocean.
It's all once again more. Let's just get more blue on camera.
Oh yeah, we've unleashed the Kraken at last.
All blue all
Look,
the time.
It matches my shirt. We're perfect here.
Fantastic. I like it.
Where are noise? Here's noise marines.
They're just a bunch of sound and fury signifying.
Yeah. Well, I just want to check their ranges. 24, 48, 8.
Hey, that's me.
That is true.
It's like the glamour. It's like the glamorous hair roll.
La Zinchian. Treat yourself to change.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stay here.
Right.
I like it.
It's a good one. Most friends are like, why would we move?
Yeah.
That seems like a silly decision.
Lord Drakkhar hops down into the water.
Splash.
Right
What's
next.
the flamer range?
8.
8.
Could I make this jump?
No.
No.
Can't jump over things.
There's no jumping over things. It's dangerous. They're afraid. There's like little safety markers. Like when you're in the mall. And
Sure.
it says like the floor's wet. Don't run.
Okay.
Piso mojado.
There we go. She got it.
What?
Piso mojado. Floor's wet.
That means family.
That's
No?
what they
Yeah, that's what I really thought that.
That's
Yeah.
what they write on the little yellow.
You guys are from
Sorry.
Texas. He has an excuse because he's from Philly. He doesn't need to know Spanish. You're from here.
I look at the symbols, not the.
Yeah, because who reads anymore?
I mean, why would you read?
Yeah.
Like if
If it was in emojis, he could figure it out.
I mean, if I see a yellow sign, like on the ground, I don't need to read it to know what it means.
So this goes back
I,
to.
however, I'm inquisitive. And
This
read
goes back
all
to one of
signs.
my really cool.
I mean, you realize we're on an audio-visual medium right now, and there's no reading involved.
So this
That's
goes.
not true. There's the Night Lords and the 1K Suns and Mad and Abe and Warhammer 30,000
all the
and score
words.
and turn and score and
So this
Yeah,
goes,
and then these words here.
But
all
those
of
are
dust,
also
dark
those are
apocrypha,
also
and
just
all
symbols.
dust.
It's all just symbols
Dust.
meaning. There's signifiers and symbols.
Yeah.
Yep. So this goes back to you keep on moving.
Yeah.
To
I think I'm
my
good.
favorite if you are a Fallout or post-apocalyptic fan, you're gonna
Fallout
love
Boy?
this. My favorite
I
government
like
program.
Fallout Boy.
So the government is building that big, huge, giant.
That Phoenix song was
Um,
really
This is
good.
great.
They're building that big, huge, giant underground storage facility, like in the deserts of Nevada.
Mountains.
Right, it's in the mountains, and that is where they're going to. They're building this big, huge, crazy compound, and it is going. That is where they're storing all of the nuclear waste, from like
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing
from
that.
like all of the from all the reactors and just anything that the government has of its nuclear waste. It goes into this facility.
Because what could go wrong?
And the problem is that this material, some of it has like a half-life of like 20,000 years.
Right.
So they have like, this is serious. They have a whole government program of they're having to figure out how do we make symbols and signs to put around this facility so that humans at any point in the future, if they wander into this area of the Earth, will see whatever they leave and understand that it means danger and they should not go there.
Yeah, no, that's been a thing for a couple of years actually.
Yeah, it has. And
I
it's
think that's actually really
And
interesting.
it's not just in the U.S. because they're doing a similar thing in Japan. And
Yeah.
actually, when I was over there teaching, my students had like a day of where they really learned about that.
Like iconography stuff.
Well, no, about that specific thing.
Oh, okay.
About because they also are building a giant like nuclear waste storage facility in Japan, which they have to be careful of because they're like, what if there's an earthquake and it breaks open and then the world is over basically. And they're
Yeah.
like,
You know
"Alright."
what I think? I think that's how the Mines of Moria got started.
Possibly.
Skulls.
Yeah.
I mean,
but just that's
That
where
the
orcs started.
dwarves wanted to
Yep.
store their toxic waste somewhere safe,
So
and eventually some orcs, some dwarves fell in to the goop, and that's how the orcs were spawned.
So you guys in chat, what is the symbol of danger, do not proceed, that you can show to a caveman in 10,000 years that he will understand?
Britney Spears.
Clearly a picture of Britney Spears.
clearly. Oh no,
If
wait,
you think it's
one
something,
of the cycloids, right?
if you think that it's
Cycloids.
not Britney Spears,
From
draw it on a cocktail napkin and somehow get it to Jen so
Send
we
it
can see
to our
what it is.
Twitter page, or
Put it
pop
on
a
the-
link to your Twitter
Put
page
it on the
in
forum. Jen will start a thread called 10,000 year symbols of danger, and
Oh,
put your
good.
pictures there.
I think one of the really interesting things that they were talking about in some of the articles and studies they did about that, though, is like they were like, what if we just put a bunch of like barbed wire and like jagged metal around
No,
it?
that's
if
not
you could
gonna
blow
work.
up? Well, it was specifically they were like adventurers. Like basically they were like D&D adventurers, and they're like, if people 10,000 years from now find that, they're gonna be like, what valuable thing is
Right.
inside of all of this?
Right, because
like,
tombs are always raided.
right, exactly.
Right,
and they're like, if we like make it crazy like that, someone's gonna try to get inside.
Yeah.
Like that. They're like, we need to make it unassuming and ominous, basically.
Yeah. All right.
So
Psychic
the
Fist.
it's
I'm
the
going to
Yucca
Drakkhar.
Mountain Nuclear Waste Repository.
Yep.
It was actually started in 1987. It's a deep geological repository storage facility within Yucca Mountain for spent nuclear fuel and other high-level radioactive waste.
I haven't spent any command points.
None.
Jeez. All right.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I haven't needed
He's
them.
just getting on talent alone.
Ouch.
I'm going to spend a command.
I don't know. You've only got 6 of them.
Well, it's more about do I want to spend it on this or do I want to spend it on prescience?
That's an interesting concept. Of like, maybe you don't even use symbols at all. You just have to make the area of land foreboding and scary so people
Right.
will avoid it. It's not even like
well,
signage.
but like
it's
the
like
Mojave Desert in 10,000 years might not be a desert.
Exactly.
Right. Like that's like one of the things was like we can't do symbols, so we just have to like make it all crazy, jagged landscape and concrete and everywhere, where like people just aren't gonna want to go in there. Like
I think it's Skull Mountain. Big
Possibly.
giant
I mean, if you-
monolithic skulls
Okay,
everywhere.
that's fine. I'm gonna
100-foot stone skulls. Like Easter Island,
that's your
but
last.
skulls.
I'm gonna try to stop it.
Sure.
I do not.
Yes.
Because if I were a caveman, that would freak me out.
I mean, it would definitely.
You're just like, there's this area where there's giant, like, there's just lots of, like, 100-foot tall stone skulls
And
all over
the other answer is, why do we care about cavemen in the future? Let them die. We'll have already destroyed the world once.
Wow. It was cold.
Alright, shooting phase.
You're just gonna make it look like a burger stand, just like come on in.
Oh, yeah.
Neon lights.
Come on in, guys.
Just forced Darwinism.
Symbols of food.
Enjoy radioactive town.
Monolithic hamburgers.
Like,
100-foot tall
I've
stone
seen The
hamburger.
Hills Have Eyes. That movie's horrifying.
I haven't because The Hills Have Eyes, but I don't.
Can I
That
have
movie is
one?
absolutely horrifying.
I have heard that. Alright,
It,
so...
the basic premise is that
Sonic
city in like
blasters.
Nevada or wherever the hell where they did
Sure.
all the nuclear testing in the 50s.
I have to let you
Yeah.
know
So
that
they
every
blew
time
all the
one of them
smithereens
dies,
or
they
whatever.
get to attack
Apparently
also.
people wandered in
So
there
there's a
and were
thing
all like radioactively poisoned and
Why?
made kids that are all like
Yeah.
super mutant zombie
Why don't you
crazy
believe in that?
grossness.
Because I'm learning.
Okay. I do have +1 save, but not -1 to hit. You stop the -1 to hit.
Why do you have a +1 save?
Because of my spell, remember? You
Oh.
stopped the glamour, but I got on
Right, okay.
the ward.
So I'm hitting on 2s.
But you're not rerolling.
I'm not rerolling 1s, unfortunately.
Ha 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 ha.
But it's only 3 misses. Do I want a Veterans Long War?
Matt's like, I've got to use these command points.
Yeah, I'm gonna Veterans Long War.
Okay.
I'm sitting. It's turn 2, and I'm sitting on the bottom of turn 2. And I'm sitting on 6 command points.
You are.
Haven't done
Yeah.
anything.
Okay, so
I steal it.
sure.
Give me a command point. Take one from Matt.
I wounding
Nice.
you on 3s now.
Yeah. Cool. Worth it. Totally worth losing that whole squad.
I don't know if The Hills Have Eyes is based on true events. I want to look that up. Right
I'm
now.
pretty sure it's not. No.
I'm very skeptical.
I mean, you can say like anything's based on true events.
Yeah, I mean, because
Well,
to
no,
say
I-
it's based on true events is
Like-
very...
Or like inspired,
inspired by
That's
There
the
we
way
go.
it's like.
Yeah.
I heard
Okay,
of.
so it is based on a true story. The Sawney Bean Cave Clan.
Sure.
It's like something. Yeah, whatever.
5, 10, 15, 17 wounds.
Okay.
Whew, that is a lot of wounds.
No AP.
I don't know, Sonic Blasters, they're your thing.
I don't think they have AP. They just ignore my cover.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, the newer one that I've seen is actually a remake of a 1977 Wes
How many
Craven
did you
film.
say?
17.
Right. They only do 1 damage, so I get +1 on my armor, so I have only 2.
2.
But I ignore cover.
Right. So I'm normally 3s.
Right.
I get cover, which gets me to 2. I get, which you ignore, which gets me to 3, but because you only do 1 damage and I have
Right.
dust, I go down to 2.
Okay, sure.
That's not covered.
Yeah, so
Otherwise,
this
I'd
is
have a
special
0
ability.
save. I'd have a 1+ save, and I would just would take it as it is.
Haha!
He rolls a 1.
Alright, 1 die.
No.
1 rubric falls
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I-
to
but-
Sonic Blaster
no, I
Fire.
got 7 more saves.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
1
that
rubric
was only
falls
10.
so far.
One
1 rubric
rubric
falls.
Oof.
Yeah.
All's dust. Rubrics are
Rubrics
jerks.
are,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is why I say that rubrics in a lot of ways are better, are tougher
Then
than
play ones.
Plate Marines.
Yep. Because all this dust is super mean.
Hit. And wound. AB1.
One name is still?
Yeah. It is the Blast Master.
2. Fine. Nothing.
Alright, that's it. Woof. I was hoping that would do a little more.
What other shooting do you have?
So I still have all the cultists over, or no, I have these cultists over here because these guys are still in fighting,
Okay.
and then I have these guys and these guys over
We have 1 hour to go.
here. Okay, so let's do these cultists over here. Just might get lucky.
I like how Larry's like, we only have not an hour left. He's like, we have an hour to survive. I have to suffer through another
And then
hour.
we're all going to Yucca Mountain, including Jen.
Oh,
She's like, wait, what?
I mean, alright, why not?
I'm just expecting you to get that Doom Siren somewhere where we can fire
she's
it so
already
that we can
done,
all do the
so-
Doom Siren.
We have to do the Doom Siren song.
What's toughness or strength of autogun?
Autogun? 1 to 3.
Is it? Okay, 1 win. That would have been pretty great. Okay, over here.
Who's the crazy guy with the axe and no shirt?
I don't know. What? Oh, No, my Exalted Champion.
Oh, you do have an Exalted Champion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like mad that I lost a guy from that shooting, but like thinking on it, I'm like an entire unit of Noise Marine shot me and I lost a guy. I should not be mad.
You should not be mad at all.
Yeah. But I'm like, I've lost that one dude.
The first rubric has fallen, ladies and gentlemen. The
But
first
you know what?
rubric has fallen.
Arhaman would be mad. So I'm mad.
Do you know how? You know.
Do you think like instead of like so like normal apothecaries have like the genes they extract to get the genes and everything?
Yeah.
Do you think like a rubric marine apothecary just has a dustpan and a little
Oh, that's
just
mean.
a little dustpan and a little broom and just swoops them up and puts them in a pouch and then takes them back and put into a new suit of armor.
I mean, I think the closest thing to rubrics that all of us have messed with as kids is
7.
what are those things? There's those when you get like the colored sand and they're in the clear plastic things.
Yeah.
Remember when you were kids and you pour it all to make the patterns?
Yeah.
It's like that. That's a rubric marine. And you're like, when you shoot, and then you just shoot a hole to it, and you're like, no, all the stuff came out. You gotta sweep it up. You gotta put it back. It's like that.
2 wounds. It's all my shooting. Right? I think so. Very not great.
Declare charges.
Yeah, man, that's fine.
Good. Okay. Sweet. All right. Fight face.
Drakkhar is gonna
Fight
charge.
face. You heard him, guys. He said done. Fight face.
Your car is gonna charge.
No, you
onto
can't
the
do that. You can't
sorcerer.
take it back.
All right, Lord Drakkhar
I don't shoot
into.
Okay.
Make sure you make the charge.
Here we go, guys. This is it. Lord
5 should be
Drakkhar.
enough.
Lord Drakkhar is trying to. There he goes. Bam! Lord Drakkhar is in combat
And
with
then
the Thousand
my
Sons Warlord.
spawn is going to charge as well.
Okay.
He'll need a pretty good because he is charging through water.
Sure.
But you're gonna try it anyway. That is not enough.
Probably not.
Not 4 inches.
No.
No, I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah, it's like, do I really should? I mean, 5 command points.
Well, it's more
better.
about like I don't want to give him command points.
That's true. That's true. I
Um,
mean, except the guy who's
and plus the spawn is not going to make a huge difference. No, you know what? I'll do it. Yeah. What did I got? A 4 and a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Spending command point. There we go.
I made it.
I still have command point.
Yeah.
All right, so that is Night Lords down to 4, Thousand Sons up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Does the guy who has that relic, is that actually the Warlord? So when the Warlord dies, you stop getting that?
Yes.
All right. Well, there's
Kill
one.
the Warlord!
There's one
I
way
mean,
to
that's
keep
the
him from
idea.
stealing your command points
Yeah.
is to just kill him.
Yep.
Give me that stupid staff.
Right, just break it. Okay. I am going to begin with.
Wait, is it the fight face?
Yes. Gargoyles.
Fine.
Here it goes. Start of the fight phase.
Now that the sun has set, we can break out of our stone and.
What sorcery is this? Oh, the Rhino of
Yeah.
Doom.
That's the gargoyles line.
And there's still like a million units around it.
Yeah.
All right, Gargoyle. Okay, so that is 1 command point you used. So you're down to
Yep.
2. Thousand Sons down to 2.
So this guy,
Sure. Cultists.
no.
Good.
Berserkers,
Sure. Good.
I'm rerolling that.
All right. Spending command point.
Spend another command point.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
3 mortal wounds on the Berserkers.
Damn.
Burned from the Gargoyles.
Other cultists?
Yep. Other cultists. Go ahead.
Nope.
Nope. The Exalted Champion.
Champion. Nope.
Nope.
And that
Is he in?
guy. Yes.
Are
Ooh,
you
got him.
sure?
Just measured it.
It's 3 inches.
Yeah, and he's just in there.
Larry.
Let me measure that. Who are we trying to get?
The don't tap it. Don't tap it.
We're 4 off it, alright? It's close.
Go ahead. On a 4.
Fine.
On a
We'll
4.
roll off.
Yeah.
We'll roll off again.
It's like you're playing war.
Ah! All right. Good.
No. All right. Hey, whatever. You killed 3 berserkers. Be happy.
I am happy, but I
Cool.
wanted
You
It's
wanted to
much
be
better
more
than one.
happy.
It's much better than
Than
one
one
cultist.
cultist.
It is! That's all my command points. It's all to my Rhino. Our Rhino's the only person who needs command points. Alright. You can go to your,
yes.
whatever that phase is.
The one where I get to immortalize you.
All right, Jen. We're way over here. That is the one. Oh no, we do have 2 combats. So we got that combat over here, and then we have a combat over here. So
Which one's first?
Trying to get the Rhino and Lord Drakkhar.
Oh, okay.
We
Not
are
even.
doing this combat first.
All
No,
right,
they're
everybody.
learning my depth perception trickery. Okay. So I'm doing my 7 swords and 1 talon on the sorcerer.
I guess so.
All right, here we go,
Alright,
guys.
Miss once.
Lord Drakkhar up there on the top of the screen, going on the Chaos Sorcerer on a disc.
What is his toughness?
4 or 5 on the disc.
12.
Not a
so
12.
moving on 3s?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't matter. 4 or 5 each. So not 3s.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god, how many wounds is that? Did he just
That is 6 wounds. Well, it's 7 wounds.
But 6 are the bad
They're
ones.
all AP2. So these are 3 damage, and this is 2 damage.
How many wounds will the Chaos Sorcerer
Yeah,
take?
they're all AP2.
Sure, whatever.
Alright, here we go. All 5/6, Abe. All 5s and 6s. There's some 5s and 6s in there.
I think he's dead.
I think he's dead like 3 times over.
Not 3 times over. I
Not
have 4 up and 1, we'll say.
Oh, there's
Okay,
a 4. Oh, that's
okay.
true, that's true.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so these are saved.
But that is still 8 wounds.
Yay!
Eight
He does not
wounds.
He does not have 8 wounds.
You cast him down, Lord Drakkhar, into the water, and then you take his staff.
As I
Break.
foresaw!
And you take his disc.
Yeah.
That's mine now.
Yeah.
And now you have a hoverboard.
Oh, sweet. Definitely gonna be hot.
What a kill.
Forget these wings. This is way better.
This is sweet. I think if you were a Chaos Demon with wings and you're riding a disc, it's like it's like a guy on a Segway. It's just like sad, and the other Chaos Lords make fun of you.
Fair
The
enough.
other Chaos Demons make fun
Against
of you.
the Rhino.
Yeah. Gonna slice and dice that rhino.
You know what the other Chaos Primarchs say if they see that? Nerds.
Nerds.
Yeah, there was a whole Weird Al song about that.
Not so good, guys. We got this.
Is this
The
the
Exalted
million?
Champion lets me to reroll wounds. Yes.
Yes, this is the million Berserker attacks on the Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
The Rhino has taken 8 wounds. It has
3 left.
3 left.
But it's
I'm gonna Veterans of Long War.
Alright.
That's
Alright.
1.
1 command point.
And Abe cannot steal it because the sorcerer is
Aha!
dead.
Yep.
So I need 4s, right? And I get to reroll all wounds because Exalted Champion, and I'm finally remembering what his rules are.
My ultimate plan is reaching fruition.
It is all proceeding exactly as I have foreseen.
Soon Rhino will
This-
explode.
Much better. All right, 16 wounds at AP1.
It's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, does it explode? So this is what Abe's master Zinch.
Ah!
All right.
Does it explode?
It does
Oh,
not.
I got a 5. A 5.
Very
so
close.
close.
The reactor was rumbling, but then
And then
finally.
it died. And then flooded by the waters.
Mm.
Zinch has abandoned me.
That makes
Uh,
sense.
Zinch has abandoned me.
It exploded, but after it sunk, so there's just
Then it
Right.
sunk.
And we
Just the bubbles came up from the deep.
and
I think
then
that's it for your fight phase.
so, correct me if I'm wrong. I could pile my spawn into these guys to keep them from fighting this turn.
No, because there's nowhere to defend them. I mean, you can't actually get up.
Yeah, there's no way to actually hook him up there.
If you could,
No.
No.
How's that? Look, he's right there.
He
He's
can't.
right there.
I mean, it's cool looking, but no. You can put him on the crate, but he's not up.
Yeah.
But he's not in combat. But you can put him on the crate. He's cool.
No, I don't
It's
want
like
him on
halfway
the
up
crate.
there.
I want him in combat.
It's not happening. Too high up. Not for consolidation.
Lame.
All right, let's rack up points. Are there any morale checks? Does anyone have morale checks to
No,
take?
I didn't take enough damage.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
What died this turn that's going to affect
Rhino and the Sorcerer.
Nothing.
Rhino and the Sorcerer.
Rhino and the Sorcerer? How
Sounds
much
like a
is that
cool
sorcerer?
band. Yes.
It's my
We've
high-
got Rhino and the Sorcerer!
Or a romance
I
novel.
got tickets,
That's
man.
That's just another 20 points for Matt.
Is that
Yay!
seriously 20 points?
Well, double points for the character.
Oh right, yeah, it's the double points. I was like, no way is that guy worth like 14 or something crazy. Wow, 40 to 13. All right.
I don't think we have enough turn for another round. Let's just call it here.
Oh, you gonna slow play it?
Yeah.
All the way? Be like,
All right, let's do this.
all right, Thousand Suns.
Yeah.
Bring it, Abe. This
Yeah,
is your chance. And Abe
yeah,
seized.
it's still.
Abe seized.
I mean, it's still, I think, quite close, all things considered, because
Well, Lord Drakkhar
I picked
has
up.
been killed, and he only has 4 points left. 4
Yeah,
wounds left,
he's
and he's
like,
wor-
Drakkar's dead.
And he's worth double.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna cough up a ton of VPs
That
when
is-
those guys
yeah.
set him on fire,
He
and they're
is.
about to set him on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna be set on fire, it's good that you're in waist deep water.
Mm.
Like that helps.
So he'll just be a floating torso, or pair of legs.
Like, I don't know how stop, drop, and roll works when you're already in water.
Well, figure that probably is not super effective against warp flame.
It is warp flame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At a certain level of flame, the rolling just doesn't help.
Oh, I saw my best form of eternal punishment. I read in the Nagash book over the weekend.
Okay.
So this is an Age of Sigmar thing. So Nagash's realm was overrun by chaos.
Sure.
And they tore a city down and whatever.
As they do.
As chaos does, and they built a bunch of dread forts on the ruins of his city.
Yeah.
And then he plodded for like 10,000 years and came back. And when he came back, all of his skeletal legions overthrew all the chaos dread forts, and he got all of the chaos leaders, all of the warlords, and he tied them. He strung them up and tied them to the 8 towers of Nagashazar.
Okay.
And then he killed them and raised them because he's Nagash.
As skeletons or
No, just like as
okay.
As
themselves.
As themselves, and then he set their souls on fire. So their souls are burning for all eternity, and they're undead and they can't die. And they're strapped to his city. And they scream forever, and their intermingled screams is the background noise of Nagashazar when you visit Nagashazar.
Oh man, that is...
Because Nagash is great.
Yeah, that's...
I'm going to set your soul on fire. But that doesn't matter because I'd be dead. But I'm Nagash, so I'm going to raise you.
Yeah.
So, suck it.
Yeah.
Stupid Chaos Lords. It was good.
That's
And I was like,
brutal.
Nagash.
Very brutal.
He's great. You get a new fancy miniature and he gets all mean.
Alright, psychic phase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna prescience them.
Sure.
Nope, I'm going to Parasol Warp myself
Yay!
for 1 mortal wound.
Yay!
One mortal wound.
See, it's that
He
psychic.
lives. He has 2?
No,
That's
that's
only
that's a
my
full
sorcerer.
sorcerer.
Oh, that's a full. Oh, that's a real sorcerer. Okay, I thought that was the squad leader. I was like, is he dead? We have 2. That's a real sorcerer. He doesn't care.
He's gonna go ahead and smite those guys.
All right, we got a smite going on right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, top of the tower. Just go to the overhead,
He
Jen.
can't smite them. He can't see them.
Oh, he can.
So he's gonna smite them.
Okay.
Berserkers, because he can see them.
Okay.
He will smite them.
Sure.
This guy right here, sorcerer lord on the
3.
berserkers. Smote.
Black.
This guy's gonna smite with Drakkhar. Yeah.
New sorcerer.
Or you can try to stop it if you want.
No. How many psychics do you have left?
1.
After this?
Yeah.
What's it gonna be?
Doesn't
Smite.
tell you.
It has to be smite because it's on that guy.
Okay.
It only has to be smite.
Yeah, I will deny.
Okay,
that.
he's gonna attempt to deny smite. What did you roll?
5.
5.
Ha! Yay!
Blocked.
Smite those guys down there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's smote.
1.
Oh,
Right, it's baby smite.
It's me. Shooting phase. These guys are gonna shoot Drakkhar.
Drakkhar. There's a whole lot of warp flamers.
Yeah.
Only 1 guy died from that squad.
So,
Come
That's
on,
a-
noise marines.
2 of the flamers are gonna
I
shoot.
beat up a
this
whole
one.
Slaneshi unit just to get you guys, and you are not helping me all that much.
All right. These guys right here, with all their warp flamers, spraying down with the warp flamers on Drakkhar, who's in the water with 4 wounds left. They should be able to just draw them with like
Oh, yeah.
seven warp flamers.
Yes.
And the cannon.
Do you
Yeah.
need these dice
And the
here,
warp
buddy?
cannon.
Do you need these dice?
I like them. I
I
like to
know
have
you
the
like
dice
them.
there. Fine. Take my dice. Matt has a bunch of dice too.
Yeah.
6 more.
And he's rolling all of his.
So that's 8 at -2 so far.
Yeah.
Those are 5s. Just go ahead and roll them right now.
Yeah. I mean, this will probably do it.
This will probably do it. That's
Oh wait,
fine.
no, because it's 1 damage each, right? Okay.
You only have 4 left. That should still kill you.
He's dead.
Dead. Lord Drakkhar is dead. Into the water he falls.
And then 4 at -2 on the spawn.
Oh, 4 at -2. 7s. Dead.
Alright. So there's a conflagration and everyone's character and
All
everyone's
right, there we
commanders are
go.
dead.
Rubrics with warp flamers. Ugh. What is the smell of burnt spawn in the water?
Yeah. It's like broiled spawn.
It is like boiled
Yeah.
spawn. It's a fine dish. I'll take boiled spawn with some tartar sauce, please.
This guy's going to go ahead and shoot at those remaining berserkers with his the Hades, autocannons, and the ectoplasm cannons. Going to go ahead and shoot at these guys.
Okay.
Just out of range with the berserkers on them. I'm going to spend my last command point so he gets to reroll hits and wounds.
Forge, whatever?
Yeah,
sure.
Whatever it's called.
Alright, the last Thousand Suns command point is spent.
Mm-hmm.
This squad here is putting their fire. They're hitting the the big guy on the berserkers and on these guys.
Forge feed?
Forge feed, yeah.
Yeah, the forge feed.
That is going to be 6 wounds on those berserkers.
-2 or -3?
This is only doing -1. -1.
-1. 4s.
In cover.
3s. They're in the water.
Lose
Two
2.
fail.
Down to 1.
Alright.
One last berserker is left,
Ectoplasma cannon.
struggling through the waters.
3 shots. Hits. 3 wounds. This one is at -3. And it's
On these guys?
Yeah.
At -3?
Yeah.
So 5s?
Yeah.
Yeah! Lose 2.
Alright. And then this squad here.
And these are just normal Night Lords. These are
Yep.
normal Chaos Space Marines.
Chaos Space Marines.
Soul Reaper's going to go ahead and go at the guy over there.
The one berserker.
The berserker.
And
Okay.
all the bolters are going to go. The rest of the squad
Into the squad.
Yep.
Okay, so we have the rubrics up here. Big cannon. Soul Reaper on the last remaining berserker. You'll see him. He's right there. And all the bolters on these Chaos Space Marines.
If we're going for a more Overwatch feel, it could be die, die, die.
Sure.
This is just a cool game. It's just like a bunch of like
4 hits.
automatons
Yeah.
with magic weapons, like up on a platform, just gunning down all these Chaos Marines in the water.
At minus.
Cool.
This is minus
Is on here?
Yeah, and I believe it's -3. Let me double check. Yeah, -3.
Any 5s? Yeah. Come on. Come on, I believe in you. Corn. Darn it.
Made one of them. Can I re-roll that
point
too?
wise, that's very important to save him.
Oh,
I'm gonna try. I'm
Okay.
gonna spend a command point.
What do you need to make?
I need to make this
You need
save.
to make-
I
okay,
need a
with
5.
one command point being used, he needs a 5.
Darn it.
Dead.
No.
There with the berserker, face down in the water. Dead.
That could have been big.
He's got blood on his face. The big disgrace.
He's not a disgrace. He did very good.
Alright. Alright, sure. The bolt reapers.
All the bolters,
Yeah, and
And those guys. And the bolters stole from
the
the
Inferno bolters.
Yes. Rerolling 1s. Look, it's like a mat shooting phase.
What, did you not do well?
Oh, no. You hit like every time. You just
Just
aren't
today.
You just aren't wounding.
Alright.
You're like, oh, I got 20 shots. Like, oh, 19 hits. Look at that there.
Well,
ton of
whatever.
hits. Wounding on 4s.
Yep.
That-
That is going to be 6 wounds at -2.
Okay.
5s. 4s. 4s because you're in water.
Yeah, I'm loving this water. Lose
2.
Alright.
2 fall. Down to 5.
Yeah, Sorcerer's got a bolt pistol. He'll hit you.
He hits.
Sure.
He will not wound you.
Okay.
That's it. I don't have any charges.
No charges to declare.
No. Just as normal, the Thousand Suns are above our foes.
Well, because you're like on top.
Yes.
Mhm.
Also morally and
Yeah.
psychically and intelligently.
All right, so let's talk about how many victory points you earned this turn.
that was a good turn for me.
Yeah. Drakkhar is power 11.
So
Doubled is 22.
22 points.
Plus the berserkers.
The berserkers were the spawn are another 4
Yep.
total,
So 26.
and the corn berserkers are another 9.
So that is 35 points.
35. That will
So
bring
you're
you
at 38.
No.
No.
I'm at 48.
48.
48? Wait, how much did you say?
35 points.
Or 35 just this turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're at 48.
48. All right.
Yes.
Thousand Suns
You
are
need
at
to make a morale
48.
check for those
Jen.
Marines.
Sure.
Because they lost.
I lost 5. So I need a 3 minus.
Go.
Right, because they're 8.
There it is.
Alright, you're good.
40. Woo!
Alright.
All right.
I said I was
Yeah.
coming back!
Back
No,
in-
I said this was actually very close.
Back in the game, folks. This was a close one. All right.
Close one.
To
Matt.
Matt. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
how many
Drakhar's dead.
points?
You can kill any unit of mine.
Yeah.
probably have.
Except this guy, maybe.
Okay. So I'm just gonna. Oh wait. How much is your sorcerer?
The sorcerer will because he'll double points. He's 7 or he's 6. So if you can kill, like I said, if you can kill any one unit on this table, you will win. Okay. Assuming this is the last turn, but we do have 40 minutes. So we might actually be able to play it.
Yeah. If you go fast.
Yeah, we should actually be able to get 2 more turns in.
Okay.
But yeah, if you can kill.
I don't think I can get to the sorcerer reliably, so I'm not.
That is my hope.
So I'm not gonna.
He's made great pains.
Don't
make
forget
that happen.
your sorcerer under that.
Yeah.
But the rubrics are not cheap. The 10-man rubric units.
Yeah, those are super pricey.
They are 14 points each.
Okay. Whew. I'm gonna advance my sorcerer. What I get? Okay.
Which, if you think about it, I'm actually the way I've got them kitted out is actually like the unit with all flavors is abusing the power level mechanic, right?
Sure.
Because it's going maximum ability.
Yeah.
But the
other unit is going minimum ability.
Right. So average it up.
So they are balanced out here.
You got one more turn to use that Doom Siren.
Yeah. No, I think I can finally actually get up.
I mean, honestly, the Emperor's Children are butt in combat.
Are they good in combat?
They got 2 attacks each.
Noise Marines are
Do they?
solid.
Yeah, Noise Marines are pretty solid. Remember, there's nothing Noise Marines aren't good at.
I do keep forgetting that.
and if they die in combat, they get to shoot me. They get to like throw grenades at me and stuff.
Right. No, that's true. And I have been very consistent in my forgetting how good they are at everything.
Yeah, no, like Noise Marines are good at shooting and actually pretty decent, and like they are currently probably the best unit you have in combat now. Other than
I want to leave it here.
like if we get out of the water.
Stay in the water, brothers.
Yeah. Just crouch down a little.
It must be a pretty cool effect when like Inferno Bolt Shell hits the water. Where it's all like burning and stuff, and there's steam.
All right. I am
a
going
demon soul screeches or something.
to. And then up here.
This is like the Rogue One of Warhammer 40,000.
Yeah. That's very scary.
We're like in the lagoon.
I'm
And
going
we're trying to arrange the thing to send the Death Star flag.
Yep.
Diabolic strength on my champion.
Okay.
6 is enough.
I'll try to deny it.
Sure.
Yeah. 7.
Denied.
Prescience.
Sure.
6, I think, is
I
enough.
think it's a 7.
Might be a 7. Check it.
I can try to deny it though.
Yeah. More importantly, do I want to embolden that? Prescience is 7.
So it failed.
So it failed.
Or you can command point it. You got 2 command points
I
left.
feel like that's important to save. So I'll save it.
Okay.
So you can shoot twice. You've been forgetting to shoot twice also.
With what?
Noise Marines can shoot twice if they.
If they're, oh yeah.
There's a strategy.
Yeah, with a command point.
You always play them, so I don't know how they work.
There's a 2 command point one, the Endless Cacophony. The stratagem.
All right, good to know.
I always do that.
Fortunately, they killed one Rubric 3 last turn. I'm not really feeling it right now.
Fair enough.
But that'll be it for psychics.
Okay.
So now shooting.
He thought he could psychic in 1,000 suns.
I've had a pretty good psychic phase this game so
Probably
far.
better than mine, honestly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever.
So,
I did a mortal wound to that guy in my last phase.
Yeah, you did great, buddy. All right, I'm going to just get everyone in on these guys and hope for the best.
All right.
So, start with the Noise Marines.
Sure.
I got 27 of the whatevers.
Sonic Blasters.
Sonic Blasters. And I'm gonna... Wait, it's 2 points to shoot again?
It is 2 command points to shoot the units. Endless Cacophony.
Do I want to do that, or do I want to do Veterans of the Long War? Probably just shoot twice. If I could do that,
I mean, shooting twice is the better option.
Yeah.
Statistically speaking.
Right. Okay. If I could do both.
It would be rad.
Yeah. But don't have enough points.
No. I think Matt always has a situation where he like doesn't spend any of his command points, and then when you remember to, you spend them all.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shoot, this is the combo I should be doing.
Yeah.
Like,
But I don't have enough now.
and then you don't have enough. Yeah. Which is fine. Or you can be like me and spend 2 command points to kill a cultist, which is also real efficient use of command points.
Yeah.
We are
But
nailing
you
those
always
plans.
get them back. So, alright, shooting my Noise Marines into those Bolter rubrics.
Sure. But I could have had extra command, even more commands.
I don't get to reroll anything, and I don't get to hit on 2s. Which is lame.
Oh, Jen.
What?
I can hear your pain over there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll
No,
try to die quietly over
No, I'm expressing sympathy, not like anger. Jen, keep your dying off stream,
I'm sorry.
please. This is a professional streaming channel.
I am unprofessional with my dying right now.
I need 4s, right?
You do need 4s.
Alright, so that will be...
It's my own fault. I realized that
9?
it had been 5.5
How's-
hours since the last
How's chat
time
doing,
I
Jen?
took
It's been
my-
quiet over there.
So
having fun?
they were a moment ago talking about an older model.
That's an
What
old
was
one.
it called?
No,
Just
no,
keep
no,
on going.
The old Nagash model.
Yes, one of the worst models ever made by Games Workshop. Terrible.
Oof.
Terrible.
I have that model.
Like
So
Bobo,
good.
like Bobo the Clown.
And
so
Highland,
bad.
Highland Cowboy was wondering if anybody still uses it in Age of Sigmar.
They better not.
I mean, I have it.
It's so
and
bad.
if I were to play Age of Sigmar, I would use it.
You should just use it as a spawn.
I mean,
You should
I-
use it as a
no,
spawn.
you-
And then Highland Cowboy says, "I wish I had the old model so I could paint him as a Harlequin avatar, even though they don't have avatars."
Ah.
Single frequency blast.
But there
sure,
is,
single
but there is,
frequency
but there is a model of a Harlequin avatar. If you can go find the old metal
You
ones,
didn't move though, right?
they had avatars and high avatars.
I did.
They're forced to hit, right?
Right, yeah,
They came in the original Harlequin metal box set.
sure. Oh well.
So,
Yeah, I got in with single frequency blastmaster, which is a heavy D3, which does a bunch of damage, and AP2, just try to wipe out some of them. But because it's heavy, I hit on 4s.
Good job there,
and
Matt.
he moved, and it's 3-3.
3 threes.
At least you're
Nope.
consistent.
Yeah.
Chat was also saying that it would be cool to have a battle between two armies going on, and then have like a third army show up and like attack everybody.
Narrative
We've
games.
wanted to do stuff like that. One of the problems we run into
Doom Siren Wound.
is time.
That's fair.
That's one. Maybe
Minus-
2.
minus 2, right.
What if we did like really small lists, like
Yeah.
35 power apiece?
I mean, we've tried to figure out ways. I mean, also just getting the people to play. Like, it's something I would love to do at some point, and we've talked about ways, but it just comes into the fact that like the biggest constraint ends up being time.
You know what we need to do? We need to do the is it 40 power or 50? So you do everyone gets one vehicle, and it's just the demolition derby.
Oh, sure. You get one giant.
One's,
Ooh,
yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
It's like
That
50,
sounds like fun.
like you get 40 power level to spend on any one model. Go, and then just
Ooh.
everyone throws them on the table, and it's just last man standing.
Yep.
I'm
Those
into
are
that.
fun. Demolition derby.
Banana Mandrew suggests putting red gel on all the studio lights so that it'll make our games go faster.
Ah, nice.
Ba-dum-bum.
Hey!
That's a legit strat.
Apparently, it's just normal bolter guys today.
There we go. That's what I need.
Good job. 4 Rubik's gunned down.
The Storm Bolters.
Very nice.
Storm
very
Bolters are
nice.
8 shots close range, right?
They are. If you are close range.
If I'm within 12? I am. Cool. Two wounds. Wounding on 4s. Sure.
Well, I've seen, but you have no command points. You can't do
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, endless cacophony.
All right. Endless
Spending 2
Cacophony,
command points.
2 command points. Those are the last 2 command points. Both armies are now down to 0.
Mm-hmm.
0. No more tricks.
Drakkhar, in his death, was trying to wave the staff around to figure out how it works, but it was too complicated.
This has been a good game for cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many cultists are dead. They're like, this is great. Why isn't every game like this?
I wish. It's like they've been hiding behind berserkers the entire game.
Yeah.
Like normally they make us stand in front of the berserkers.
No, berserkers wanted to get in.
Standing
Get
back
out of
here-
our way!
Standing back here is great. We love it.
That is 6 wounds
All right.
from the Sonic whatevers.
Okay. The Sonic
The
Wood.
hedgehogs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
6 wounds. Full save. 2s. Oh, 2 1s. Wow.
Nice.
Your Abe's saves are not good this turn.
They're not.
All right.
Just
And then
gunning
the
'em
single
down.
frequency Blastmaster again.
It was that the last couple rolls were not good. I had pretty good for the first group.
Yeah.
And then
There we go.
2.
Wounding on 2s, 2 wounds, AP2.
2 with the 2 multiple damage.
Yes.
Oh, Snake Eyes. Out.
There we go.
Wham. All right, the Rubik squad has been completely wiped out. They'll be giving up a bunch of points.
Yeah. And then Sonic Blaster, or the Doom Siren can't reach, and that was it. All right.
That's it.
Sweet.
Do you have any other shooting?
Yeah, I mean, all these guys haven't shot yet.
Okay.
So Neverin says we should do the Demolition Derby with the VDR Land Raider rules and just have a big Land Raider fight.
I also
There's
want.
nothing
We've also been
hidden
talking
anywhere.
about this for a long time, but during one of our narrative weeks, I fully expect Abe to come up with the Top Gun battle.
Yep.
That's only flyers on both
We
sides.
do want to do that at some point.
Dun 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 dun.
I've never seen that.
And then it's all Top Gun
We've talked
quotes
about that
the
a lot.
whole time.
Ooh, nice.
Like Matt will be Maverick, and someone's Goose.
Can I be Iceman?
You absolutely, yeah. There we go. Jen's got it.
None
You
of
gotta
us
do
have
that
seen
loud enough they can hear it on camera.
I'm not gonna hurt my teeth. But
Okay.
I, do it. I did the bite.
She did the Iceman bite. It was pretty good. Everyone was
then-
watching.
Was it the sound
You know why I
bite?
don't like you, Maverick? You're dangerous.
You're-
all the autogun.
You don't own.
You don't protect your wingman. Selfish.
You don't own that Thunderbolt fighter. The Imperial taxpayers own that Thunderbolt fighter. You're writing checks. Your body can't.
Are you sure that Abe's the right man for the job?
We can go all day with this. All day. Ooh, I cannot believe that you haven't seen Top Gun.
Never seen that.
Neither have I.
Yeah. We talked
Two.
How
We
can
talked
we
about
invest it
this.
This has
together?
been brought up a
Haven't
bunch
seen
of
it.
times.
Yeah.
All right, so tomorrow we're just gonna have it on. I'm just gonna put that DVD in, and you can just watch
So
it.
we're not streaming.
I
no
still
4K
say
game.
we need to have a night where we do
Good
we
thing
use
I'll
the
be at
Rabbit
work
website so that we can
So I
have
still
all of
won't
our
see it.
chat watch a movie with us.
So it's Bull's TV Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah,
We can totally do that.
I think it's fantastic. I've had broadcasters do it before, and it's great. Like my favorite streamer Eastwoogie did a night where there's a YouTube video that takes all of the video scenes from Final Fantasy Crisis Core and puts them together back to back without any of the gameplay. So it's just this really weird movie,
Go.
and it was great. There were like 150 of us in his chat watching it and sobbing our guts out about it. It was great.
I want to see that video that has like
try.
all the special
it.
effects, like all the
You know
space
how to
fight
do?
scenes from Battlestar
Do it.
Galactica.
Ooh, damn, that's a lot.
Thanks for roll once.
Damn.
I miss you.
The good ones. The good ones.
Oh! Alright, Larry, I want you to measure this.
Okay,
Because
what
this
am
is
I?
my charge here.
Okay. Well, first that's only a 9 because you're in water,
Oh, true.
Good point.
True.
So
and that is not now.
That is
You
not
can't even make that charge with a 12.
No,
Forgot about
water.
that.
Hoist
You-
on thine own baton, sir.
He rolls an 11 to charge. The guys thought they could make it, but this is just too far because they're -2 because they're in water.
If,
Nope.
if they weren't in
If
water.
they weren't in water, you could have gotten it. That would have 11 would have done it.
Oh.
I think actually that's an impossible charge. You're like those guys would have needed a 13. They need an actual 11.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
So it's the water. It's the
I
water's
don't.
fault.
I don't think they would have been able to kill him anyway.
Probably not. That
just
guy's
watching
pretty
that
good.
much.
That guy's
All
pretty
right.
good.
So my turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so that is
how many Rubik Marine points?
yes.
14 points to the Rubik Marines.
Okay, cool.
14 points.
To 54.
54. God, this game is close, guys. Okay, we have this. This will be the last turn.
Yep.
You guys have to play fast.
You went first, remember?
Yeah.
We'll go
Okay.
fast.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you guys on a clock. You both have 15 minutes
Okay.
to do your entire turn, start to finish. I will stop you. I will stop Abe at 4:50, and it will be
Okay.
the start of your turn.
That is not 15 minutes.
Oh snap! Apparently, there's a recut version of
Yes, it is.
Pulp Fiction that puts everything in chronological order.
Eh.
That's just weird.
Why?
It's like we recut Memento.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's
I
like-
have actually seen that. It's like,
You're like, this is the most this is the stupidest.
yeah, it's a
movie I've ever
very
seen.
like standard movie.
This is
otherwise.
totally boring.
Yeah.
What's all the fuss about? I don't get it.
Yeah.
They're advancing. They got 6. So we have to do 3, 4.
I think I brought this, sort of talking about movie cuts. Someone recut the Hobbit movies into one, I think, like,
a fan edit.
3-hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's
I have a
probably
friend who
good.
did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably good.
A friend of mine here in Austin did it. We were actually supposed to get together this weekend to watch it, but we had to reschedule.
What, did you see the Phantom cut of the Phantom Menace?
Mm-mm.
So they someone recut episode 1.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they didn't remove much. They removed it's like 15 minutes shorter.
Yeah.
And in that 15 minutes, they removed all of Jar Jar. And then like 7 more kind of minutes where nothing's going on, and then they reordered a bunch of the scenes, and it's a super good movie.
Yeah.
Like they're like Phantom Menace. They're like they shot what could have been a really good movie. It was like Phantom Menace is totally the editor's fault.
Yeah, because there's a lot.
Absolutely the
Got a
editor's fault.
10 on warp time.
If you warp time, you won't be able to move again. Or you won't be able to shoot. Or am I making that up?
I can shoot.
Oh, because those were
Yeah,
shot.
I'll deny. I found. Okay.
Fails. All right, they're warp timed. Abe's going as fast as he can. The rubrics have been warp timed. He's trying to get him someplace.
Yeah, honestly, I
Nasty,
think
so
Abe's gonna win this one.
And then he's going to attempt to use the warp flamers on the noise marines.
Yeah.
He wants to get rid of Matt's noise marines because that's Matt's big firepower center that's left.
Yeah. So here's how I see it playing out.
If the noise marines
he
go,
kills the noise marines,
you just
then
have cultists.
I have nothing to kill the
Right.
rubrics.
You just have junk.
And Abe wins. That's how I see this going down.
I mean, you are currently in the lead.
Not by enough.
Well, not if he kills the noise marines. It's hard to kill 10 noise marines.
Is it?
Yeah. And they're in water. They're in cover.
They are not in water. They're on a crate.
Well, half of them are in water.
Which doesn't
Once he
matter.
kills the first 6.
Right. It's gonna be one attack.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, he can make his saves until the first 6 are dead, and then his saves will go up.
But if he kills them all with just one volley.
And I'm gonna smite those. I gotta
Well,
smite those guys down
technically, it
there.
was all
Yeah.
one at a time.
Yeah. Smite on the guys in the water.
Okay, there we go. Here we go. Smite. It's the Sorcerer Lord up on top.
1 wound.
One
what,
wound.
these
One
guys?
guy's dead.
Or
Those guys.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay.
The closest target.
Yes. Yep. You have to. Okay. His second.
Spell. First spell. No, this is spell. Smite on. This guy's gonna smite the champion.
Sure.
He's the closest target. Goes off.
He is smote.
1 wound.
Sure. Down to 3.
Baby smote.
Yeah. All right. 2 of the we're gonna shoot in phase. 2 of the guys are gonna flame the champion. The
Okay.
rest are gonna flame the squad.
Okay.
Okay.
Or those marines.
Yeah, let's do the champion first. It'll be easy.
5 hits.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
On him.
At -2.
-2.
3 wounds. 5s.
5s.
That guy's not in the water. Fails them both.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
3
He's
wounds.
dead.
Okay.
Burned.
Okay.
That was 2.
And it's double for characters, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's 10 points.
And then 5 on the squad. Noise Marines. It's 15 hits.
Big gun still in there?
What?
No, big
No,
gun
big
died
gun's dead.
because I had to advance. So I'm not taking -1 to hit, but automatically hit. Better assault weapons.
All right, here we go. This is all the warp flamer fire on the noise marines. All this action is taking place right at the bottom of the right there.
Alright.
There it all
So
is.
10 wounds of the noise marines at -2.
Okay.
There was a champion who was right here, right in front of him, to make him all better in close combat, and he was burned, fell into the water. He's dead.
Yeah. 10 at -2. So 5.
But
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
wow, that was really good rolling.
5 die, and then they get to shoot you back.
Yep.
One of those is the squad leader. Did you want to kill him?
Uh,
Because that's the Doom Okay. All right.
Or there's 3 shots each. I'm
Yes.
sorry. Alright, well, that's 3 wounds.
Okay.
Do all the rest of them. Okay, so the 5 noise marines were burned, but they all get to fire their weapons as they died, so they're firing back at the Thousand Suns.
12 more shots.
At the rubrics.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do as they die.
3 wounds.
So 3 total?
3 more. 6 total.
Lose 2.
Cool.
Alright, 2 rubrics fall. Not bad, considering.
This guy's going to go into them. Noise Marines.
What? Oh, sure.
4 wounds at -1.
Lose 1.
On 4s?
Why? Oh, is it -1?
Yeah,
Okay,
-1.
lose 2.
Okay, and then 2 more at -3.
-3.
And those guys aren't covered.
Yeah, so now I need
5.
5. Yeah.
2 more. Ooh. Only the sergeant remains.
Yeah.
And those guys all need to make their checks.
1 at
See if
-2 from the bolt pistol.
Good.
Alright. Then that you get to all those get to shoot back.
all those guys get to shoot.
Oh,
5.
right. Okay, so, yeah, 5 more of them.
Yeah, one of whom
Jobby
has,
one, thank
one
you
of-
for that follow.
one of
Welcome to
whom
the
has a
Belfry.
music siren.
Hey,
Four.
thank you.
All right, that is it. The Noise Marines are dead entirely. The
Yeah.
entire squad was gunned down, but the other 5 of them that just failed right now get their attacks back.
6 Doom Sirens.
I don't like that. Effing Noise Marines.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, a lot of 5s and 6s.
There we go.
Ooh.
No. 5. 5 wounds?
Are these all full save?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the Doom
Sonic
Siren
Blast
weird?
is-
Okay. Is the
Yeah.
Doom Siren weird?
And Doom Siren has 3 wounds.
What sound does the Doom Siren make? Like that.
That was beautiful.
Made them all.
8 wins! There's no way I can come back from this.
That gives me another 28 points.
So the Exalted Champion is 10.
Right.
And then the Noise Marines are a bunch.
Like 14 or something.
10 Noise Marines is 11.
11.
So 21.
21.
On top of
6,
48.
So that gives me 69.
Hey.
Abe has 69 victory points.
And any more for you?
You need to. Well, it's not mass turn yet.
What we have?
No, okay. If I get a lucky smite off, I might be able to wipe out the
I'm gonna charge. My lord is gonna charge into your 4 guys down there. Yep.
Okay.
You need a 6.
Yeah.
You need a 6 to make it. Go ahead and roll your charge.
That is a 9.
Okay, so you will be able to make it.
2 hits.
2 hits.
2
2
wounds.
wounds. Oh. Whoa! 2. Wow! Did you guys see that? 2 Overwatch hits, 2 wounds. Abe rolls Snake Eyes. 2.
All right, maybe.
Bang bang.
Alright, he gets in.
So he is in. He's taken 3 wounds
He's
now.
taking 3 wounds.
So he has how many left?
He's got 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left. All right.
Maybe.
Combat. 4 times.
Okay, he hits 4 times. He's mad. He's a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Wounds 4 times.
Wounds 4 times. What's the AP on his staff?
-1.
-1.
3s, 4s.
4s. Made them all. Wow.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch it back.
Chaos Space Marines.
1 hit.
Kind of punch you back.
1 wound probably. What's your toughness?
Yep, that is a wound. He makes it.
No. That would be good if I killed you in your combat.
Alright.
All right.
Your turn, Matt.
All right, to you, Matt. Go. You have 15 minutes.
Yep.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay.
Chaos Lord has 2 wounds left. Okay, Matt moves the. Let's go to the overhead gen.
Am I doing that?
It's exciting. The entire battle is now. The entire battle is now right in here, everybody. That's where everything's happening.
You'd have to kill both those units to win.
Yeah.
You can zoom in a little bit, Jim.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's good right there. Okay.
That's
So we got the
fine.
Chaos Lord
Here, move
with
here.
4 Chaos Marines. The Chaos Lord has 2 wounds left. Matt moved his Rhino over here. We got Rubrics up here. Cultists, and Sorcerer.
It's better to leave combat. You'll get 5 attacks. If you shoot with the Rhino, you get.
Well, because he
You'll
only
get
has
8.
1 wound left, right?
He's got 2 wounds left.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
But the Rhino will get more shots, then they'll get attacks in
Yeah.
combat.
No, I thought he had one hit.
Yeah, he's got 2 ones.
Okay, the Night Lords slog out of combat, leaving the Sorcerer.
Hey, come back! What?
Right.
Why did I jump down? It's not that they shot him in Overwatch. It's that he leapt off of like a 12-story building and the
Into
water.
the water.
And the water, wasn't as deep as he thought it was.
My ankles!
I'm up here.
Ow!
Snake eyes.
Perils. Fuck. That is a Perils. Matt has no more command points. 3 mortal wounds to his Sorcerer.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be able to
The
kill him.
Sorcerer is alive.
Unless you Perils again.
But it's embarrassing.
I will
Ugh. Oh, that was rough.
prescience these cultists.
He needed the opposite of that.
Yes, he did. 11. That
Prescience
works.
works.
There, that's what you need on
Great.
the other one. I'll try to deny.
Sure.
No.
Okay. Jeez. All right. Now I don't. All right. So we'll shoot here.
Sure.
8 bolter shots.
Mm-hmm.
8 bolter shots.
I really need that smite to go off.
Yes, you did.
And you need the 11 on it.
Yeah.
That's some good
Yeah. If
hitting,
I
though.
had the 11 on this smite, then yeah, I'm
4s to
feeling
wound.
good.
Not too shabby.
3.
3.
3 wounds.
He's good.
Makes them all.
It's a 2-up save.
Yeah.
Still. Could have got me.
I could have.
We had
I
that few
failed.
wounds.
I have failed more
Yes,
2-up
you
saves on less wounds.
Yes, you have.
This game. This round.
Yeah.
So that means the Chaos Lord
You know this.
is going to live.
Unless the Rhino runs it over.
Which is, I mean,
Possible.
extremely unlikely.
As was doing 2 wounds against him in Overwatch.
Fair.
So.
Fair. Alright, so this is my prescienced cultist.
Yep.
Shooting rubrics. So I'm looking for 3s.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, good job, cultists. Winning on 4s, 5s. Autoguns are strength 3, right?
5.
Blah.
Yeah, this is where it gets rough. Wow, that's a lot of 5s.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Woo.
Yeah, that is way more than I expected with 9 6s.
Okay, and then Abe needs 2s.
9.
Yeah.
How many 1s
Yeah,
is
look
Abe
at-
gonna roll?
Look at this.
That was a lot.
3.
3!
All
Yikes!
Right. All right.
3 rubrics
This
are out.
is such a weird game.
It is.
This is unexpected. All right. So 14 shots from my other cultist squad into them.
Mm-hmm.
Not good. That is 5 hits.
Alright. Let's not see 5 wounds here, guys. That'd be great.
That is 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
The sorcerer has a probably just bolt pistol.
Is there
Yes.
Can he have another option?
Oh, we can take anything for pistols. So we got like a las pistol, plasma pistol.
Yes, he's a las pistol. I agree with this statement.
Right. Hits. Wounds.
Yeah.
Plasma's pretty strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Makes it.
I think that's all my shooting.
Okay.
So I'm gonna charge my rhino into your sorcerer.
Okay.
Alright, declare charges.
Nothing's gonna charge into the guys up top.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and then everything else is gonna.
I'm an
charge.
Overwatch.
Yeah. Okay. I make my charge.
Rhino's in.
I'm going to charge my cultist,
That's-
my prescience cultist
That's
into them first.
tricky. I think they're gonna need, with a -2 from water.
Well, make your Overwatch.
No.
8 hits.
I think you're gonna need like a 9.
Well, because I mean, this might just kill them all.
It's like,
6.
These are flanks.
6 wounds at -2.
oh right, yeah, those are the flamers. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, there are only 2 of them.
Yeah. 6.
Yeah, the other guy's out of range. I think. So 6 wounds at -2.
All right. Lose 5.
Ew. Ew. 5 cultists. They see that's more like it. for
There we
cultists.
go. We restored the cultist.
We order the cultists to climb the ladder and attack the guys with the flamethrowers.
They'll make it.
I got on the left.
Yeah.
And they're in. Rolling on 11.
Cultist.
Cultists.
Sorcerer too.
Yeah. Everyone is going. Yeah. The other squad will.
Is this
also,
a separate unit?
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the sergeant. But he was out of range to Overwatch. 'cause
the other squad will
Oh,
also
sure.
need a 9 to make it.
Sure.
Nope. And the commander and the sorcerer will need an 11.
9 is not enough.
No.
Are you? Well, because if he stands here,
He might be. Yeah, he can do it.
yeah.
All right, fine.
That's fine.
He's in. Okay. And that is it. Fight phase.
All right. Let's start with the rhino because that's silly.
Yeah.
Ha! Nothing.
Nothing. All right. The Chaos Lord lives. The Chaos Lord lives.
So I can't win.
Well, that's where all your tags.
You gotta try to kill all those rubrics.
All right.
Kill that squad of rubrics. It's a lot of points.
5 cultists.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Or no, 3s. They're precious.
They are 3.
They are 3s. 4 hits.
Probably 5s.
Yep. Wow! Wow! That is 4 out of
This
4.
squad of cultists. I hate
so
them.
much. 1
2.
dies.
No, I'm not in. Oh no, I do. All is just against shooting.
Is all
no.
is it hits or just shooting?
Come on.
It is all attacks. So one of them dies. And the sorcerer and but you do get the sorcerer.
Yep.
Yeah, and the sorcerer.
The
sorcerer
sorcerer
is deadly.
has a force sword.
Yeah, he's gonna be nasty.
He's got 3 attacks.
Yep. Hits on 2s probably or 3s.
He hits on.
He certainly hits on 3s. He certainly hits on 3s.
1 wound.
-3.
Force sword is 3.
Alright, roll save. Nope.
Lose another one.
1 dies.
1 damage.
That leaves my exalted champion to fight back.
Yep.
Or Spine Sorcerer, sorry. Spine Sorcerer. He hits 2 of the cultists, who are the worst.
This might be a high watermark for cultists.
One of them dies.
Sure.
Or, I mean, yeah.
Like super dead.
Yeah.
Like he takes 3 wounds and dies.
Okay.
My sorcerer just attacked a rhino.
Yeah?
Sir.
Yeah.
He gets to roll 1.
Not really, he doesn't.
He will hit 4 times.
Okay, fine.
He will wound 3 times at -1.
I'll
take 2 wounds.
Take 2.
Take 3, sir.
Down to 7.
Because I don't like rhinos either. So down to 8. All right, morale.
Yeah, morale. So first of all, you lost a lot of rubrics this
Carney,
turn.
thank you for that follow. Welcome to the
I
Belfry.
don't think I lost enough.
Don't
on
know.
2.
Your leadership are they 8?
Yes. I don't believe I lost
Well,
more.
didn't you?
How many did you have at the start? Because you're down
I
to 1.
I had not.
No,
Oh wait, no, that was
This was
that.
the squad. You had killed some of them.
He had killed either 2 or 3.
You did not kill 7 this turn.
Okay, so you killed 6.
Which is
So 6
which the 2 is
plus
that.
2, he exactly made it. I'm sorry.
I'm skeptical that's accurate, but
No,
either way,
I
if I don't kill the
I
sorcerer.
only had 6 at the beginning of this turn because you killed a bunch on my turn. You killed
When?
when I shot you, and then you shot me back.
You
didn't-
But that's still on.
That was on my turn, which is a different phase. You killed like 3
no,
on
you're
that
right.
turn.
You're right.
Because you had killed 2, and then you killed 3, and then you killed the rest.
No,
of them.
okay, yeah, you're right.
Because you did not kill 7 with the cultists.
No, yeah, I forgot that was.
Yeah.
So we're just zipping through it.
Yeah. So he passes. You killed you killed 5 because there were 6 at the beginning of this turn. You killed 5, so he does pass, and your cultists might run away because they did lose.
They lost 6, and I think there's 6.
I believe there's 6.
We'll look them up.
I lose 3.
God, there's 1 left.
That's right.
Nice.
And that's
All right. Well, I've got 3 models left.
That is
and I'm going to declare victory with those.
No, I mean 8 wins.
so. What did you?
How
Hey,
many points did
yeah.
that end up with?
You didn't actually kill anything this
No.
turn,
No.
correct? Everything had 1. Yep.
So the sorcerer down here has 2
2
wounds
wounds
left.
left. He was.
He has 1 rubric, and if I had killed both of those guys, I would have
You
won.
would have 1.
3 wounds away from victory.
Yeah, very
3 wounds
very
away from
close.
victory.
What would have been really sad is
Oh.
if you had gotten that just to win, and then your cultist had run away to give me the points
Oh.
to win back. Like, that would have been so cruel.
Yeah.
So that was a close. That was a good game. That was close.
No,
back
was
and
very
forth.
good.
You could see looking at the scoreboard there.
Oh, yeah.
Like the swings that we had.
Oh yeah.
But ultimately,
40.
even-
Yeah, it went from 40 to 13 in favor of you.
Yeah.
To 69 to 54 in 2 turns.
And,
That is just.
so I'm happy I didn't kill a cultist because that would ruin my final score, which is the way to win.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So technically, the Thousand Sons did eke out a victory. Lord Drakkhar still bested the.
My main objective was
Yeah.
achieved.
So he had killed my commander in single combat, or defeated him. So he will be able to bind the Thousand Sons to his will, and the Tzeentchian forces will join his Blood Crusade. But because they weren't like completely beaten in submission, he's gonna have a tenuous control over them.
Okay.
And you know, obviously this is all what Tzeentch wants in the end. This is all is falling out according to his will.
That means that when he orders the Thousand Sons, there's a lot of sass.
There's a lot of sass.
Like when he gives them those, whatever, boss.
And like,
Yeah.
just like
Whatever.
Like, what is up with that guy?
Just don't be surprised if there's a betrayal later in the future.
what?
I guess it's more like, whatever, boss.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it turns out that these were all Alpha Legion anyway, just disguised as Thousand Sons. In
Isn't
fact,
everyone Alpha Legion?
I mean, yeah, we're literally everyone who was fighting today is except Drakkhar, who doesn't realize.
Who
the
doesn't
joke.
realize he's the only one?
Yeah, everyone else is literally Alpha Legion, just playing around.
Just messing
Yeah,
with
it
Yeah.
just foam bullets and I'm dying.
Well, it's all like the Robot Chicken Darth Vader gag,
Mhm.
where like when they everyone dies and they go put a fake mustache on that cultist and push him back in because no one actually dies. Have you
Right.
seen that, Matt?
No.
Oh, so there's
That's good stuff.
There's that Robot Chicken gag where it's like the Empire and it's like the officers like briefing and they're like, so like Lord Vader like is really into choking people to death, but he can't actually do it. We all just pretend that he lets him choke him because otherwise he'd like lightsaber us. Then like we just you just fake your death. We drag you off. We put like a fake mustache and rename you, and you go back out there. Like just let him have it. He thinks he's killing people.
Right.
We don't get lightsabers. Like perfect. And
That's,
like,
that's a fair point.
yeah.
Everything works.
And like that's Drakkhar and the
Trust
Alpha
the
Legion.
system.
Yeah, like I'm just faking their death and kind of
Oh,
like
that's
I'm Sergeant Platos. No, yes, I've never met you in my life. You look familiar with the mustache.
That's good.
But yeah, so Drakkhar has bound another force to his will.
Yep.
And tomorrow he will be attempting to get Lord Rhinus the Viral to join him. He will be launching his assault against the Death Guard.
I didn't think I was playing tomorrow.
Right.
What up?
Ooh, Jason's gonna be laying near the table moldering. And playing the role of the plague spores.
We'll just let you sit on one of these benches and we'll just hand you the dead models.
Great. Great.
What do we have coming up later tonight?
I think we have Never Quest!
Hey!
That's our weekly Mondays D&D extravaganza.
In 30
In
minutes.
30 minutes. And then don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central
Yep.
for the continuation of Drakhar's quest.
Yep.
Well, that'll also be going on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central again. And
So
then
tomorrow is going to be Night Lords versus Death Guard.
Death Guard.
That's going to be a cool game.
Yep.
We got all kinds of goodies.
Yeah.
And the Death Guard and the Night Lords are going to be able to take some, if they want, some Tzeentch units, some Slanesh units now, and
Yep.
Khorne units. So
The Grand Alliance is being built.
it is being built,
Yeah.
and the Imperium knows nothing of it. They still haven't
course
figured out
not.
what's going on. And then don't forget, Thursday we've got painting. We've got Veteran Sergeant. At what time does the Veteran Sergeant start at normally?
4 p.m.
4 Central.
4 Central. And then after that we've got Goat Boy Presents the Pope Show.
Yeah.
Our pants optional painting extravaganza.
Does he know we call it that?
He does.
Okay.
He's happy with it.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Because
Just
he
making
doesn't wear
sure.
pants.
He's very happy with it. We don't know what kind of crazy hat he's going to be wearing this week, but it'll be good.
Yeah. And then, if you weren't here on Sunday, yesterday, we also covered a live stream, a pretty awesome tournament over at Dragons That Are Comics and Fantasy in town.
You can watch it on the video tab right there.
Yep. All three of those games are they're on the channel right
Getting
now.
it? Is that
Those
the
are
video
three.
tab?
Those are three competitive games.
Yep.
Good solid lists.
That we
Players going at it.
Yeah, we got some good commentary, and they were all pretty solid games. We had a Chaos versus the Khorne Chaos versus Nid list, which was a pretty fun
interesting.
game.
I popped in for the Eldar and Admech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the actually, funnily enough, the Khorne the Nids out assaulted the Khorne army.
I mean, if anyone could do
Which
it.
was pretty good. Got a bunch of first turn charges off. The second game was
Eldar and Admech?
Was it Eldar and Admech?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if that was game 2, but that's the one I saw. No, it was game 2. It said so on the thing.
Admech. I'm trying to think of who was. Oh, Chris.
Chris and Max.
Yes.
Yeah. Chris Long, Aventine, our painter, was playing with his Eldar.
Yep.
I thought that. I thought he sounded familiar.
No, you're right.
That was Chris.
He does all our. He painted the Thousand Sun army you see here. He's got a beautiful Eldar army that we.
Turns out he's also a really good player.
He is, and so he was playing, and then the final game was the Admech / Ash Militarum versus a Death Guard army.
Like a full Death Guard.
It was good.
Nice.
99% Death Guard.
What was the 1%?
There was a Chaos Sorcerer for
Warp Time Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, he paid a command point for it rather than doing
the trickery.
The trickery, which is a little cheaper. So I don't have any problem with that. It was pretty cool. And I mean, it's also a pretty beautiful Death Guard list.
Oh yeah.
Like really well painted. So
he knew how to play.
And he knew how to play it. Yeah. So. 3
good lists.
3 really good.
So
good
check
games.
those things out. They're sitting in the tab up there for your entertainment.
And we'll be back in about 30 minutes.
We will be back in 30 minutes. Everyone, hold on tight.
Yep. I'm Matt. I'm Abe.
I'm Matt.
Larry.
And behind the screen,
I'm him.
we're all Matt today.
Yay,
Bye.
me.
See you all soon.
Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe, support us on Patreon. Thanks for watching.